He's good.
I think we're mostly on the same page.
Mostly, yeah.
Mostly is a good way to go.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you guys know what happened last time. You guys are in a maze. A big, dumb maze.
I would go so far to say it's a very intelligent maze because it keeps stumping us.
That is entirely valid.
Yes. Big and dumb because I got frustrated when making it and realized I probably made a bad decision. But,
I mean,
I'm like, this is smart and intelligent. I've made a terrible thing.
Oh, that got me.
It's not that intelligent.
I still really
It's only
enjoyed-
intelligent to me because I know all the answers.
I still really enjoyed the imp.
I'm glad you did because that was on the seat of my pants. Anyway.
I'm just glad we had somebody immune to fire.
Yeah, I know, right? That would have sucked.
Hmm?
You being immune to fire, we
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
have made it through.
I mean, you would have made it through. You would have just started taking lots and lots of damage. Come out with third-degree burns.
Yeah, I'm not on board with that.
I'm just glad the room that was at the end wasn't fire or stuff because it wasn't that hot because yeah, that would have probably taken if she had been transported back. If she was still fired, then well, then she could have counted up all the letters herself, but it still would have taken a lot more time.
Yep.
Alright. So you guys are on the orb room then.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. And to save Nyx her ability, I'm just going to try something just so we get it out of the way.
Okay.
I'm going to go over to... this bloody door. I'm going to kick it and cast Knock.
Alright, well you cast knock, and you see the door shift and shudder for a moment before it immediately resumes its previous position.
Yeah, if people are going to be trying other things, Nyx is going to be resting.
Nope, I just had to make sure that the spell was going to fail.
Oh yeah, are we doing like a short rest or anything?
Well, if other people want to try stuff, that's fine, but Nyx is going to short rest just...
Because I would like to short rest to get my spells back from casting, doing Jingle
Tick
Bell,
tock, tick tock, tick tock.
and get some HP back.
I think it's a long rest, right? You can't get HP back without a long
No,
rest.
roll hit dice.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say probably move the orbs first since you're going to have to take damage anyway.
Or that, yeah, if I'm helping lift the orbs.
Well, the thing is, if you guys are going to try lifting the orbs, Nyx is going to be short resting to get her wild shape back.
And once again, that's an hour, and we're still on a clock.
An
I
hour
thought-
is nothing to
wait.
17 hours.
Wait, hang on a sec. No.
I thought
what?
short rest was shorter than an hour.
It's like 50. It's like 15 minutes.
No, it raw. It's an hour.
Wow.
We've sort of been going by the critical role.
Yeah, we've been going by like 30 minutes or so. Yeah.
Okay.
CR does it so, like, short rests are like 15 minutes.
They do have an hour.
Whatever.
Okay. So. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so we don't have time to do any type of short rest?
30 minutes is a lot better, but I'm just... Like, I don't know how long we still have left. I just know it's not long.
It's more than 60% of what we had when we came in here, so it's okay. You're overreacting a little bit. 17 hours out of a 24-hour period.
Okay, we got to this hallway and we were already at 22.
That's not that's not the rest's fault. That's our fault because we took too long figuring out puzzles.
Did we take hours figuring out puzzles?
We took
Attempting.
rests.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not really sure how to go about this room. Didn't we already try putting each orb in the middle?
No,
No, I
because-
tried picking them up and then immediately dropping them when they hurt me.
Oh.
But I
Yeah.
could try holding them for longer if Nyx doesn't have her wild shape. But
Let me
Either
see.
Yeah,
way-
because
I mean,
I
I'm a
don't
second
have
hit
short
because I
rest.
can do it.
If we're gonna
let
short
me
rest
see.
anyway, just everybody healthy, pick one up.
Before we start, let me see if I have protection from element, from energy prepared.
Well, it's 3
I
different
always have
energies.
it prepared because vengeance. Yay. So I can give someone resistance to one of the elements.
so
Okay,
if you
that'd be
pick up
good.
fire, I pick up the cold or lightning one, and then maybe like Coat or somebody picks up the third one, whatever resistance
Yeah,
you give
I
him.
can do
Then we could
Well,
do
I
that.
have so I have resistance to cold and fire.
Or okay.
I don't know if we want to pick them all up at the same time. I could just turn myself into resistance spot and give myself lightning resist too.
Right, but you
Okay.
can't carry all 3 of the orbs. I was under.
I can't
I
all
was
at
under
the same
this.
time.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
understanding they were really big.
Who's
you
so
have to do one at a time.
Trick? You're resistant to fire, right?
Fire, lightning, and cold.
Oh wow. Okay. That's
Jesus.
good. Yeah. Okay. So I could give Coat the third one, whatever one we're not doing, and then we could try it. I don't know. Up to you guys. I don't know what we have to do with them though. We should
That's
probably
fine.
find out what we do with them first before we.
Well,
Well,
there
start
there
picking
were
up
we
there were
have,
holes,
we have
right?
to put them on the hand in the middle, but we don't
So-
know which one is going to
don't know which
activate the
one.
door.
Which one? Oh, we didn't try any of them, right? We didn't get any of them.
No, we didn't try any of them, and there isn't any indication from the damage on the pedestal
Yeah.
thing which one it is.
I have a feeling if we put the wrong one, it's gonna blast.
Yeah, it's gonna fill the room.
Element. Yeah. So I think we should do one at a time with one person in there at a time.
Yeah.
That makes
Okay,
sense.
sounds good.
Shall I be the guinea pig as always, or what do you guys want me to do?
Yeah,
It-
I'm already
Go.
down like 30 HP from my last attempt.
Okay. All right.
It's basically
Um,
you or Coat, because you're the ones who are healthy enough at this point.
Yeah, I'm a Saka. I'm a
Or-
lead Sack.
Or the rogue who hasn't taken a hit.
Bree, do you,
Do you want to? I can. Yeah, I can.
Nyx can heal. Nyx can heal Trico. Some.
I also
Well,
have. I have
if
lay on hands.
Maybe hold off, because if we're gonna short rest, then I can use hit dice.
Well, hang on. If it's trapped, Josh can evade all that damage, right?
Maybe. Yeah, you
Assuming
probably
it's a dexterity-based save.
Yeah. I mean, that's our best bet, right? So.
I mean, most things that are like cold, fire, or lightning tend to be dex-based saves.
I imagine the fire.
Yeah, that's also metagame thinking. So
Yeah, no, it looks like it's gonna fill the literal room with it. You
Well,
can't dodge
we
into
know
empty
that-
space.
We know that Tarek is really good at dodging explosive things. I don't see how that's metagaming.
no, it's metagame thinking to think. Oh, because it is this thing, it is going to probably be a deck save.
That's
Have
true.
our characters not seen explosions and fire and lightning? We have.
Yes,
No,
but we have no
referencing
idea.
The fact that
Yeah.
it would require high dex is metagaming.
All right, I guess.
And plus, since we're already talking about resistance, that's
That's
I-
not
I-
metagaming.
That's
No,
not
that's,
metagaming,
that's
though.
not
no,
metagame.
no.
Yeah.
But we're kind of focusing on resistance right now, rather
Well, I mean,
than.
that's fine.
Rather
but
than
we know
avoidance.
that. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But
I do not want to put Tarek in there and have the whole room filled with lava. Is that fair?
I think
I
that's
mean,
fair.
that's fair. Yeah.
Like, there's literally a hallway of lava just 120 feet from us.
Enough chatting.
The
Artax,
floor
go
was
pick
lava.
Up that flame
Alright.
orb.
Go,
Sure.
go pick up the
Which-
thing that'll kill you. Do that.
which one was fire? I don't.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll try to pick up the fire.
You pick up the fire orb, and like it did before, it lights on fire.
Okay,
Walk quickly, walk quickly.
and I will.
Put it on the hand thing.
Yeah, waddle quickly over to the hand.
All right,
Waddle
with every
quick.
step you take and every breath you make, it continues to burn your ass.
That's not how that song goes.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought of it.
I mean, I've been listening to a really good cover of that song, so.
So-
So he'd have to take 2 steps at least to.
Yeah, so. Yeah, I'm gonna roll some damage here.
Let's say it's the spawn one.
I was gonna.
The hand is equal distance from all of them. It's
okay.
just.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
Attack this, yes.
Well, no, the top right one is only 1 step away. If we're going by the map. If we're just going by what's actually
It's
there.
What's accurate?
I can't
Yeah.
literally put it in the center, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could, but you know, I'm not
Dimensions.
that intelligent. Okay, roll low.
Okay.
Yeah, you take 8 damage or 4 damage because you're resistant.
Mhm.
And you set it into the claw.
The claw.
The claw. That claw again. Anyway.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Alright. Anyway. Sorry, but my reference was the best reference, so.
I was thinking Toy Story.
I was thinking Street Fighter,
The
admin
claw.
Street Fighter.
I was
What was
thinking.
that about us being on the same page?
Never.
We were, but we shredded that page around 3rd level.
Alright, so what happens?
Yeah, you set the claw, or sorry, you set the orb into the claw, and you see after a few moments the energy from the orb slowly shift into the claw itself. You can see one of the runes at the bottom of the claw light up.
Ah.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it's not which one's
So-
the right one, it's all of them
So
have to
it's
do
in
it.
order.
Is the orb now like depleted of fire energy? Or is it still
Is it still burning Vlad?
like well no, if he has to pick it up again to so we can put the other ones on, does it still contain fire energy or is it all absorbed into the claw?
Yeah, when Artax grabs it again, it is just a big hunk of metal.
Sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet.
Can we see more runes at the bottom, or did it only appear when the orb was put into the claw?
It only appeared when the orb was put into the claw.
Ooh.
Alright, so now
Um,
here's the question. Did we get lucky on the order, or does the order not matter?
I think the order doesn't matter.
It probably doesn't matter. I mean, okay, look, I took like that tickled me, so I can just go for the cold.
The weird mimic god thing in the other room said this room was just designed to hurt us.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
didn't, he
so,
didn't
yeah, it wasn't designed to
explicitly
trick
say
us then.
pattern, but we don't know.
Just to be safe, I take the large hunk of metal and I put it back where it was, and then I will move over
The
to
cold.
the cold and pick that up, start
Okay.
shivering, and bring it over.
Alright.
So another 2 steps of damage.
You take 10
That was
damage.
better.
Or sorry, you take 20 damage on that one.
No, I have Ring of Warmth.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you still had that equipped.
Yeah, I don't really have attunement, so. Plus, I mean, cold resist isn't terrible.
Alright, you take 10 damage. You put it into the thing, you see the cold slowly seep into the thing. And then you see the rune light up in cold. And the other one extinguish.
God damn it.
Wait, the other rune went out?
I look
Yep.
at what was the
Did-
fire orb. Is it energized again?
You can't tell because it doesn't really look it didn't look
Oh, yeah, until you
energized when
touch it.
until you touch it.
Coat walks over and grabs the fire orb and picks it up.
The fire orb once again lights on fire.
Okay,
Fire
alright.
resistant.
I put it down.
Yeah, you basically like touch it, just like whoosh, like ah. All right.
Like trying to start a barbecue.
Okay.
So fire, lightning, then cold.
Wait. I wanna try something. Nyx goes over to the statue and touches the rune.
It doesn't have a touch to it. It looks like it's just sort of like glowing on the surface.
Okay, so I'm
Okay.
thinking there's a
She
pattern
goes
here.
over to the door and see there's any sort of reaction.
There doesn't appear to be.
All right, so it's definitely a because you know, screwing up a pattern and having to walk the other one back is definitely a way to design to hurt you.
Did we ever take a look at the door to see if there's like any hint as to the order, like on a pattern or something?
It was just a big iron gate.
There's no like design on it or anything.
I don't think we did.
We investigated the room, but didn't find much.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate the door a little bit more. Investigation or perception?
It'd be investigation.
Nice.
Doubles!
I have a dumb idea.
Dumb ideas are the best ideas.
I
I mean,
mean,
you guys seem to make dumb ideas work real well, so...
and by dumb, I mean this is like
Isn't that so true?
this is a stretch. So I pick up the now just hunk of metal, right? That was the cold ball, and I touch it to the fire orb. Is there any reaction?
No.
No. Okay.
Wait, you do what?
I pick up like because the cold ball has now just become a hunk of metal, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I touch it to the fire orb. My hope
Yeah,
was that
nothing.
we like keep one orb in the thing, and then we touch the other two on top of it to transfer the energy down. But yeah, so never mind.
On the plus side, you did invent Fushiki. I mean, we honestly have nothing to go on.
I feel like it has to just be an order of some sort, right?
Yeah, probably.
Now the question is, would if the fire orb was the first one, then it would light up, right? If it wasn't the first one, would it still light up until we try the second one, or would it just not work?
Yeah.
Well,
One would think that the pattern would fail,
You'd think so, right? But also, this cold room is lighting up.
which makes you think
Right
that we
now.
haven't failed.
Maybe.
And I honestly just put the third one in. Like,
We could just put the third one in. Yeah,
we have no evidence of anything else.
that's fair.
I mean, let's see.
So there's 6 possible combinations, and we've just eliminated one of them. So 5 more to go.
Maybe. Like, let's try putting the lightning in, see if it does anything. And then, yeah. So, I'll take the cold ball out and throw it back over.
Why not just leave the cold ball next to it so we don't have to carry it so fucking far?
That's fair. I'm gonna leave the cold ball next to it.
Does Nick see anything about the door?
Nope.
Well,
Seems
what
fairly
if-
plain.
Are the spheres resting on some kind of like base? Like, is it the base that charges the sphere, or will the sphere regain its cold energy if it's not on its base?
It doesn't appear... They don't appear to be on a base.
Okay.
They're just set in such a way that they don't move.
Wasn't it like just like a
Against the wall.
divot?
But these are just spheres, right?
Yeah.
Why are we, like, carrying them when we could, like, push them, like...
I suggested that, but I got shot down.
Well, you'd
No,
still
you
have to
didn't.
touch them in order to push them.
Well, no, like, we get the extendable 9 1/4 foot pole, and we poke it. Like,
Coat
If I
unfurls the
remember-
pole.
If our... Didn't we do something where we just... Where we found out we needed to touch them?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure these spheres are like, you know, like really big. Like you can't just like
Yeah.
poke it. You gotta like.
They're big and heavy.
They were
Yeah.
30 pounds.
But it's a sphere.
a big sphere.
Of metal.
Yeah, but it's a
can't-
sphere.
You can't just
Like, spheres...
poke a really heavy ball with a
No, that's
thin
true. I'll
stick
agree.
and expect it to move.
Okay, so we're trying the lightning
Look,
one
I am
next?
prodigiously
Let's just put it
strong,
this
right?
way. It requires effort to move.
Yeah, that's why.
Even if you are pushing it and rolling it on the ground, it's still going to burn or shock or freeze your ass. So,
What if I put on some gloves? Like, do we have rubber gloves? Does anyone have rubber gloves?
I mean, I imagine people are using gauntlets and gloves anyway.
No, I mean like rubber gloves, like insulated gloves. That way I get lightning orb and you don't have to worry about it.
Nope.
You would be the one I would expect to have rubber gloves, though. You failed me. You let me down.
Who is doing lightning?
Yeah, fuck off.
I mean, I can give myself resistance and do it as well. It's up to you guys, though. I don't care. Just say the word and I'll do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Alright,
Make
yeah,
it so.
but do we want to waste your spell slot?
it'll be fine.
How long does that spell last?
An hour?
Oh, fuck. Dude, get on it. Like.
So yeah, we'll at least solve the puzzle in that amount of time.
It is concentration, but like, whatever.
What is this spell?
Protection from energy. Gives me resistance to an element of my choosing, which I would choose lightning.
Alright.
Oh, asshole.
Alright, so you're gonna move the lightning orb then.
Yes.
Alright, well, time to do the thing. We
Okay. 10 again.
another 10.
And I did leave the cold orb next to the pedestal, and I put the lightning orb in.
Yep. You see lightning energy slowly travel down into it. And then the frozen ruin vanishes.
And a lightning rune appears.
Yep.
Hmm.
Any
that's
change
it.
to the door?
Another combo eliminated.
Well, maybe we're just putting the antithesis of each thing in there in succession. So like you know, the first rune counters the fire rune, which doesn't make sense, but maybe it does.
Trick.
Yeah.
Do you have a lightning cantrip?
My shocking grasp.
Artex, get out of the room. Trick, hit it with shocking grasp.
Get out of the room, Sam?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because the pedestal is damaged from
Exactly.
something. Maybe it's looking for something.
That's a good idea.
Wait, you want me to lightning this?
Shocking
Yes.
grasp.
Yeah. Lightning the claw.
The claw.
Clow.
The cloud.
The claw.
Okay, I touch the claw.
Zach, you're getting a lot of popping coming out of your mic. Alright, you shock the claw. You do feel a vibrating sensation, but doesn't seem to do anything.
Damn. That was a good idea, though.
I mean, it seemed to have an effect.
What about the rune? Has that affected the rune at all?
Nope.
Okay, so we can try it with the
Wait, hold
other
it.
orbs as well.
Before we move this one, I have an idea. But I want Miss Trick to get out of the room first.
Yeah.
She's there.
I'm gonna Ray of Frost it. Maybe the rune is supposed to represent what element's been recently hit with. Kind of a failsafe. Yeah. Grasping at straws here.
So did it do anything?
So you are casting Ray of Frost
Yes.
on it? Alright, you cast Ray of Frost, it strikes the thing, and doesn't seem to do anything.
Alright. Yeah. It's worth a shot. I guess maybe Nyx had it right. We just need to put the right orb in it and hit it with something. Which is actually a pattern in this. Especially with all the bloody moon doors.
Where are you getting the hitting it from with this?
He's guessing.
We literally have nothing to go on. Like,
Okay, so
Just making
let's
sure that I ask
try the
this.
cold orb since it's right there.
Yeah, put the
If
cold
we try
orb in.
cold, then the only other option is fire after that one, because we've already tried cold then lightning.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Want me to go again? I have alter resistance. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. How much HP do you have left?
I'm good. Don't worry. I'll pick up the hunk of metal, put it near the pedestal once again, and then we're doing fire, right?
no,
Yeah,
we're doing
cold.
cold.
Ice.
Since
No,
it's
cold.
right there.
Okay, cold. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll pick up the hunk and
So hopefully you won't get as much damage.
yeah.
Nope. You'll take 4, but
Okay.
all right. You put it in there. Slowly, once more, the energy drains into the claw, and you see a second rune appear.
Woohoo!
Oh, so it's lightning, cold,
Lightning,
then
cold.
fire.
Yeah, we just had the order backwards. That's all. That's why it was designed to hurt us, because it's a 1 in 3 chance that we won't fuck it up.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
it's a 1 in 6 chance.
pick
well,
up
yeah.
the hunk, put it there, and then I'll waddle over to the fire orb, pick it up, and stick it in. This one I'll take some damage for.
Yep.
I've only taken 4s and 10s,
Mm.
and
Are you still healthy?
I got land hands. Fine.
Okay. I got spells too. I got stuff.
Yeah, don't use
So
it.
yeah, you put the fire orb in, and you see very briefly all 3 runes light up before you see the ice rune fade away.
What? Is there any change on the door?
The door has not changed.
Oh god, so it was lightning, fire, then ice.
So now we have lightning fire.
Is there
I'm so confused.
Ice, lightning, fire. So,
So-
ice and
so-
lightning lit up. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry,
Oh, wait. Since fire
No,
and
no.
ice are opposites, I don't think we can have both of them on there at the same time. They cancel each other out.
I mean
But
maybe.
we have to get.
Hold on.
all
Coat, what was your
four.
idea?
I'm just thinking we just put the fire orb on and then put the ice orb on right after. I have no idea. Like,
I think
Is-
we
are we
have
missing an
to,
orb?
No. I think we have to have the lightning in between because if you do fire or ice after each other, they will cancel each other out since they're opposites.
Oh. Okay.
The
so we
only
just-
one with that combo then would be fire, lightning, cold.
Right. So we just put the fire on, right?
Right.
Yeah, but now we have fire and lightning lit up. So
Right.
we can't. We're in a loop now, right? Because we can't disable it. Because the only thing we can put on is ice, and if they keep canceling each other out, we're stuck. Because then we just have ice, fire, ice, fire, ice, fire, ice, fire, ice, fire. We can't get rid of the lightning.
We just put lightning back
Well,
on
the one
it.
that gets rid of the lightning was when we did the cold, lightning, fire combo.
So yeah, just
Well, no, because lightning was the last thing lit. It was still lit.
So I mean, yeah, we could try putting the fire back on, or the.
lightning.
The ice. But just put the cold back on real quick, and we'll see if that works. And if not, we'll put lightning then fire.
Okay, I'll try it. I'll take off the hunk of metal, put it next to it again, and then cold.
We know, another 4 damage. All right. Yeah. You see the cold rune light up, and then nothing.
They all stay.
No. Sorry. Apologies. Then the fire orb vanished. The fire rune vanishes, and then you are left with the lightning and the cold rune.
God damn it. No change in the door.
Nope.
How are these
But-
How are the runes oriented around the pedestal? Is it like I'm just using 3 directions as an example. Is it like northeast south, or is it like perfectly
Left to
divided
right.
into 3? Left to
It's like
right.
left to right.
Okay. Damn it.
So
and it's
which one?
lightning in the middle of the two rooms.
So which one appears on the far left? Which one appears in the middle? and
At
which
the
one appears on
moment,
the right?
lightning appears in the far left. It seems like whenever one vanishes, the other one sort of slides into its place.
Which ones are
Oh.
currently lit up?
So currently, it's lightning and ice.
So put on, and ice was the last one we put on.
Yeah.
So put on the lightning, then put on the fire. That should cancel out all the runes except the fire, and then you can put lightning and cold back on.
I don't know if it'll take the element back though. We can try. I'll
Well,
pick up the.
Last
maybe-
last
maybe-
time when we did the cold, lightning, fire order, cold lit up, then we put on lightning, cold faded, lightning lit up, then we put fire, then lightning faded, then fire lit up. So if we want to start with just the fire one, theoretically, that order would leave just the fire one lit up.
So you want me to put the lightning orb back on?
Yeah.
Because
See,
okay.
see what happens.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll take off the now empty cold, and I'll put on the empty lightning. To see
Alright.
if it fills back up.
You see that once it actually does seem like the lightning power is sucked from the claw into the lightning orb, and you can see both runes vanish.
Oh,
Reset
Awesome.
button.
Good
So
job,
now
Brady.
do- now
We're
do
trying fire, lightning, cold.
Yeah.
All right. Oh god. I'll pick it up, put it down, take whatever damage, and then I'll
Pick it
put
up, put it down.
fire.
Hey, not a 4.
Yeah.
And then fire.
Fire. Hey, that's a 4.
Broke the streak for 1 roll. Alright, you got fire.
Okay. Pick up the empty. Now lightning again.
Alright. Lightning. And you see lightning rune emblazoned upon it now, along with
And-
fire.
Okay. All right. Take off lightning. Put it on cold.
Alright. Okay. 8s and 10s apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you see all 3 runes light up, and then the entire claw just seems to go quiet and silent. And you can just hear a very loud and irritating grinding noise as the door slowly begins to open.
Yay!
Yeah, we did it.
was
Artax
about-
is just shaking his hands and like blowing on them and fucking like. And then a moment later, his hands light up with divine energy, touches his chest, and I'm using all my lay on hands on myself.
Nick,
I mean,
Nick
we-
gives him a hug.
Tarek gives him a high five.
I give him a high five and they go, ow, ow.
I'm not gonna lie, if that pattern failed, I was just gonna jump in the portal.
We were all just standing at the door entrance watching our text go like, and then
Yeah.
burst into fire, and then all of a sudden freeze, and then lightning's like.
And now she's
You
looking
think
in
maybe
the door.
one of us should help? Nah, he's got this.
I think it's a prize.
No, it's way better. It's like, no, he's honor bound to finish this by himself.
Basically.
We
No,
just honor him to help him.
we've seen this.
All right.
Major
know that we
major
cannot-
kudos there.
Alright.
Yeah. No more lay on hands for the day. So hopefully, don't fucking die. Anyway.
Trick, do you want healing before we go into the next room?
No, I'm like almost full health now.
No, I kind of do, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
you
sure.
do? Okay.
But just a
Sorry.
little bit. I'm only down like 25 or so.
But yeah, well, as you guys sort of are waiting, because as I said, this thing is basically going like an inch every minute across its little threshold there.
Oh no.
So you realize that as it's like getting this like shrieking, grinding noise as it's trying to open, that it's literally going to take 10 minutes to open fully. Admittedly, you can get through about halfway into that, but it's just like,
We could
Yeah.
send Tree through to scout.
Treat needs to be resummoned, but yeah.
Oh yeah, the lightning got him.
No, the heat got him.
He exploded in the heat. I remember.
Oh yeah, no, I remember it was one of the hallways.
Don't mention it.
Sorry.
Don't mention it. I can only resummon him all whenever I want.
But I still have to remember the trauma of watching my familiar just like burst into flames.
We could look in.
Scenario, you wouldn't have seen him, but yeah,
Oh.
you would just
Well,
have the
wasn't I
connection
looking
just
through
cut
his
out.
eyes or something, and then all of a sudden just like flames?
I think not seeing it might be worse because now she's just imagining all the worst things that could happen. So.
I mean, at least this isn't like second ed where you would lose 1 point of con permanently for that.
Yeah.
That shit was
We-
brutal.
We have Shadowfang. He can.
Chewie, don't worry.
He doesn't come back.
What?
He dies if he gets
Oh
obliterated.
no! I didn't mean like go. I thought. Never mind. I thought we were like, what are we going to do without Treat? I was like, well, we still have that tank.
Okay, what's next? I want to get out of this room.
I mean, enjoy the grind. It's music to your ears if you're just a terrible, terrible person.
I mean,
So
if we
me.
got 10 minutes.
All right, opening the door. Okay.
Give me a moment. My mouse is not having any
I'm
of
gonna go
this.
grab some water.
Most is like, if you haven't none of this.
Well, it's just like, hey, you know how you wanted to actually, you know, hold on to things? Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that anymore.
That sucks.
Yeah, it like double clicks randomly. It's very annoying.
Oh, good. More of these things.
I mean, you at least recognize the chests for what they are now.
What happens if I hit them with a moonbeam?
Nothing worth the spell.
They'll turn into actual chests.
I feel like we don't need to kill these things. So I kind of felt bad after we killed the big mimics. These are basically his other eyes.
Yeah, we'll just give him the bird and keep walking.
Unless they do something funny.
I mean, they can start dancing.
I meant suspicious, but you know what? That would be pretty suspicious. Are those cases like in the other rooms, or?
No, they're just big stone pillars, but yeah, they each of them have several, probably 1,000 runes from what you can tell, written across all their surfaces.
Ah, hell.
Is it a language, or does it seem random?
I mean, you'd have to spend some time investigating to figure that out.
Well, here's a better question. Are they magical or inert?
You would also need to spend
Yeah.
some time investigating to figure that out.
Let's
They're
do
not
a quick check to
obviously
see.
magical, I should say specifically.
Okay.
Okay, she's going to do a quick arcane check just to see if she can sense anything magical from either of the pillars.
Alright. You do your Arcana check. Someone tell me what it is. I'm currently not right in front
15.
of my computer. Alright. Wonderful thing about having a wireless headset now is I can actually cook myself some lunch and not be in front of my computer.
It's so nice.
It's so great. I'm surprised it ever went wireless for this, but yeah. You can sense there's a faint sort of magical essence within it, but not really a whole lot. There's something to it. You can't quite tell what it is yet.
Hey, Trick, there might be something here. And you're good with languages and stuff. There's something kind of magical about these, and I can't quite tell what it is.
Okay, so I cast comprehend languages.
You cast Comprehend Languages and look upon all of these words. And immediately you are assaulted with the fact that this is a bunch of languages. It's all mixed together.
Oh, great.
Oh, good. It's a cipher.
Is it like that room we were in before?
Huh?
The room with all the, like...
The one that gave me a migraine from all the nonsense.
Oh, that one? No, this one actually seems like if it were in the correct order, it might actually say something.
Like correct order, so like.
Like you can tell that they're like looking at the various different languages that certain languages may say certain things.
I try to pick out each word of each language, like one by one, like the Elvish and the Dwarvish.
All right. I'm going
Etc.
to need you to make an intelligence roll then, depending
I
upon
have
how long
advantage
you
on this.
depending upon
Oh.
how long you want to spend on it.
Nix is going to help her by reading the languages she can understand.
I
I'm
also
assu-
give her inspiration.
I'm assuming since they're mixed together that she would be able to pick out some of them and help.
Oh
Okay.
man.
You have inspiration.
What's the inspiration again?
It's D10.
So short of a 10.
That is not a 10.
I'm not too smart, guys.
I mean,
Oh,
she did get a
God.
10.
Total, yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
total.
Yeah, Nix isn't much help. Sorry.
I finally get to use my advantage on intelligence checks, and I completely win.
You sort of look at it for a while. You think you have some stuff that you're like, no, wait, that's not the right language. Shit. Now I gotta start over.
Did you use comprehend languages?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did, but it's all jumbled, so it's picking
Right.
out what's relevant.
It's
and
word
what's not.
salad.
Okay. Well, I'll cast comprehend languages on myself as well, and I'll try to help too. That's a level 1.
Okay, working together.
Teamwork. Intelligence roll.
I mean, everything is not awesome right now, so you know.
I don't have an advantage.
Oh,
That's better.
that is better.
Are you rolling dice or something?
No, sorry, I'm. Don't worry about it.
Just like, what is that laughing noise?
He's making a martini.
Don't
I'm-
worry about it.
I'm making ramen and I'm making sure that the whatever
The seasoning packet's all.
the
yeah,
seasoning
no.
is all at the bottom.
Yeah, I got you.
Because because for some reason in this particular brand of ramen, the seasoning's like super packed, so
Ah,
it's just like I need to make sure it's all at the bottom, or it's gonna make a huge fucking mess. Yeah, but yeah, Coat, you look at the area and you can see you sort of are picking out a few of the languages.
Okay.
And you can tell specifically, A, there is no common, because the people who made this are at least moderately intelligent.
Right.
Because the last thing they need is a key. But you can tell based off of the Dwarven and the Elven specifically, that they seem to both be different sort of fairy tales, essentially.
Oh, like each thing is its own fairy tale, like each area.
Each language seems to be its own fairy tale, and based off
Oh.
of what you can tell, each one is actually different. There's no like thematic similarity to them.
Damn, I was about to say, like, is there an overrunning theme?
Okay, so in each language there is there's a fairy tale running alongside every other language's fairy tale,
Right.
and it's all jumbled up. Okay, so how long would it take me to transcribe, all from one language?
All from one language?
Days?
Maybe
Yeah,
like
basically skimming
20,
ahead,
30
grab
minutes?
a word. I'm sorry, 24 minutes? Is that what I heard?
20-30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
okay.
That's-
I'm not gonna be that specific.
Yeah,
with
that's
you two
doable.
looking at that, Nix is going to look farther along to see if there's a clue on which one they need.
I'm gonna go investigate ahead with her, because I think this is just a red herring. Like, I think this is just designed to screw with people.
Because it looks like there's like maybe another hallway or a room or something.
Mhm.
Yep. Give me a hot second. Delicious. Alright.
Also, wouldn't fairy tales just be soap operas in a medieval culture?
No. Yeah, you can tell when my mouse clicks again because my shit keeps on just stopping.
Oh, look, a hallway.
It's
Yeah.
trap.
I know she did an investigation check. Would she see anything that would indicate traps? Probably not, because she rolled really low, so she thinks it's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
You don't see any traps.
Oh, look, this looks interesting. Can I investigate this?
Yep. One
Hey.
moment.
Is it a door?
Oh, it did even worse. I'm gonna change dice color, guys. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Because that changes everything.
I know it doesn't. I know it doesn't.
Don't you shut down our superstition.
What happened to the double 19s? I want those back.
But yeah. Make an investigate. You made an investigation, right?
It was bad, but yes.
It was.
Yeah. 3.
I mean, you look at it, and you're just like, I'm not entirely sure. Artex, make a perception check.
Oh.
You're right next to her.
It's like, oh, it says pull.
Oh, there's a lever. No, nope, nope.
Oh, God.
For fuck's sake.
I mean, what are we
This
seeing
is
right
not
now?
good, guys.
Like, what are we
You're
looking
seeing
at?
Arcanos, make it. You know, you and Tarek make a perception check. If you both fail, I'm just going to walk away and still talk to you because I'm on a wireless headset.
Man.
Yeah, at a 1,
Oh
I
wow.
guess you're going to back
Oh,
up.
wow.
The explosion.
Do it, Ark.
Oh, God.
you know,
Weird
okay,
dude.
you know what? I'm gonna bail the DM out. I'm gonna use my 11, which brings it up to a 12 total.
Cheater.
Yeah, I have a +1 to that. I wasn't gonna see shit. So yeah, it's a 12.
We are so doomed.
I think he walked away.
No, I was dealing with something. But yeah, you look at these three who are just like poring over this door for a few moments, but then you just like look just like a hair above eye line, and you can see something that is scratched into the door itself, and it just says, "Where do the stars come from?"
Ooh.
Oh.
You just, Ark's just like taps up here, and everyone just like looks up like, oh.
Actually, this is
Look,
funny.
I think-
Never look up, all right?
Like I was just like waiting for someone to get higher than a 5.
I imagine.
Nick and
what I
Tarek
imagine-
were just too short.
Yeah, no, because I'm 8'7". I'm a foot above all you guys.
And I was just like, I mean, they've probably seen it if there was something.
You totally take their word for it.
No, I imagine Ark, because of the ability he used, we're all sitting there like, what the hell? And Ark's like, wait a minute, I've seen this before.
And Nix calls back. Nix calls back to them and go, "Hey, are there any stories about stars? Because the door says, where do the stars come from?"
So I looked for the word stars throughout all the tapestries then, or the inscriptions.
All right. You can make an investigation check, or you can spend an hour.
I'll make the check. Investigation.
Nyx is going to try and look into this alcove right here,
That's not great.
but still kind of avoiding the mimic, so she's just going to move to such.
Bree! Baby, come back!
Hey,
Where
I
is
need you
Bree?
to read this.
she
stuff.
has to go get a snack.
Yeah, she was grabbing a snack.
That is understandable.
Well, while she's doing that, is there anything in this direction?
There doesn't appear to be. It just seems to be a small little area back there.
Alright, so if Bree doesn't find a, if Bree doesn't roll a good investigation check, we spend an hour here. Just a heads up.
Mm-hmm.
Could Nyx roll an investigation?
Do you have the comprehend languages active?
No.
Well, no, but we're looking for possibly a story, since they don't have a continuous theme.
They don't have a continuous theme, but the reason I'm bringing this up is because there are several. If you're just looking for the word stars, it appears in all of the languages.
Oh, goddamn.
It just doesn't appear thematically. It just mentions it.
While they're doing that,
Well,
I'm standing in front of the door going, the sky! Space!
The final frontier. I mean, you know,
Breeze back.
I mean, I'll try reading if there's anything in Primordial. I'll try just reading that story, see if it has anything. It's
The
like- it's
souls
like-
of the dead.
it's like, I know
Breeze back, so you can explain it to her now.
What's happening?
There's a door above it, scratched in, that none of us could see except Ark after he used his divine premonition to figure it out as there. It says, "Where do the stars come from?" Yeah.
Where did the stars come from?
I've yelled out space, sky, and souls of the dead.
The sea.
He's yelled random shit at us, basically.
Oh, Ocean of Stars!
Yeah, ocean. Isn't it called the
Oh,
Ocean of
shit.
Stars?
Alright, so
I wasn't even here for
Yeah.
most of it, and I'm like, you guys.
We're dumb.
Well, no, because we have
October
those.
wants the answer.
I know.
dumb.
I thought those things were red herrings. I mean, okay, how do we trigger Ocean? Does anyone know Tidal Wave?
Take another look at the door and see if there's anything else on it or around it.
There doesn't appear to be. It's fairly plain.
Adventurers.
Don't you-
Maybe we have. Oh, one sec. Hey guys, if find one perhaps with the word ocean. I think the trigger must be here rather than the door.
I mean, if there's anything in Dwarven or Primordial, I'll try and find it.
Yeah, Nyx is going to be looking for the languages she knows. I know she knows Sylvan.
Everybody who wants to can make investigation checks.
Sylvan, Druidic, Gnomish, and does Draconic have a written language? If it does, she's looking at that one too.
No, Artax is just yelling at the door still.
If any spoken language has a written proponent to it, except for maybe Druidic.
Yeah, I think Druidic is more of a spoken thing, but it could have a written language.
Have you ever written out Swahili?
I mean, the word's fairly easy to write.
I've ridden through a
Okay,
desert with a
there's a
horse
lot
with no name.
There's a lot of clicks and pops. I'm just saying.
But yeah. Sorry, I was looking at successes. Degrees of success. You're looking specifically for ocean?
Well,
Ocean and stars.
I'm just gonna read the stories that I can read. Because it might be a context thing.
Well, You don't find any particular story that have ocean and stars to it.
Oh god. Yeah.
And
Hate to say it, but Nyx is just really curious about that corner.
Bree, I'm going to have you make a investigation check because that's what Cope wanted you to do.
Another one? Or...
Yeah, this is for something more specific though.
Oh, okay. Do I have advantage?
I mean, Code could technically aid her since they both have the same spell up.
My mute button is always gonna have me have troubles because it's not where it used to be. So, but yeah, I'm gonna allow advantage on this because you've already gone through with Code. So,
Sorry, my cat was murdering the kitten.
Oh no.
Yeah, she is not a fan.
yeah. But yeah, you begin to see a few things before you finally stumble upon something in Celestial. You can see there is sort of a grand creation story in here. And it says the stars were placed into the sky by the grand creator.
Okay. Do we figure out how we're gonna trigger the door?
Grand creator. I don't know, but Nyx is curious about this corner right here. Is there any way she could just, like, edge by that mimic and not provoke an opportunity attack? She doesn't want to waste a spell on it, just see what's in there.
I mean, you can just edge by it. You can see as you edge by that the thing pops open and the eye on the inside just sort of looks at you before it just snaps shut again.
And should make as she's gonna investigate this corner, it just seems so. Nothing in this place is without a purpose. It seems.
Yes, but there's a good chunk of it that's also meant to be a trap.
Ah.
So the stars came from a divine creator? Oh.
Grand creator.
Grand creator. Just Artax,
Try
shout God at it.
Which one?
Pick.
Do I know anything about a god related to stars?
Or like the creator?
Can I religion check this?
Wait, is that Luna? No.
It said the creator specifically.
So Luna's husband? Like, she is right now the highest ranking god that I can think of.
I think it's more her baby daddy.
Sean, do I know any gods that relate to stars? Because that's where our text would go first. So.
Give me a moment. I have to go through the Interior Veil Gods again.
Okay.
Based on what you know, you're gonna have to make a religion check anyway.
Gotcha. Damn.
Man, what is with our dice today? Everyone switch colors, quick.
Mm-hmm.
Charge
How about
places. The closest thing you think of is there's the Sehanine of the Moon, but
I yell that out.
He's religious Tourette's.
I mean,
yeah, you
Ah,
don't
Vecna!
get a response.
Bahamut! No. Nope, not working. I yell back dark. He heard me yell it, by the way.
Wait, no, I got it. Coat, claim you're the great creator. You can probably bluff past the door. We're gonna bluff the door.
Okay, I do that.
Nyx is gonna make another investigation check in this corner.
This sounds like some 3.5 shit.
It's persuasion.
No, but I cast Glibness, so I have plus 20 to my bluff.
Right? I'm so glad that spell's not in the game anymore.
It is.
Glibnus is still in. Well, no, it makes your base roll 15 regardless. So 15 plus your score.
Oh god.
That's disgusting.
Well, no, you don't add your roll to it. If your roll is lower than 15, it negates it.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's way better.
It's my divination,
Yeah,
but it always
sounded
procs.
really
It's a bit
broken.
more balanced.
Yeah.
It's my divination, but it automatically procs if you roll beneath it.
Right. That makes sense.
It's still pretty damn good.
Anyway.
I'll recite the story of that creator to.
Oh, that could work.
2.
You cut out after 2.
To the door.
Oh, I'm sorry. To the door. I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. How
In
long is that story?
Celestial?
It's not that long.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
compared to other things, it's about 5-10 minutes. But
Yeah. I'll just take the 5 minutes and I'll recite the story to the door. See what happens.
you recite the story to the door, and the door very slowly shudders and then vanishes.
I immediately begin looking for invisible things.
Wait. Like there's now a wall there, or that it's open?
It's now open.
Oh, thank God.
I gather Nyx didn't find anything in this corner.
Coat whistles nonchalantly and cracks his knuckle.
You know what? No, I think it was the god I yelled out.
No, little do we all know, Tarek picked the lock.
Nick stepped on a button in the corner.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
She
Right.
didn't find anything over there, did she?
Wait, is no one controlling Ledger for the?
So I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but there is a Critical Role comic book that was officially announced at San Diego Comic-Con today.
Oh my God.
Awesome.
Oh, another one?
Well, they never had their own. They were just guest starring in.
Well,
Requiem.
they had the first Winter's crest.
Oh, that was just a comic strip.
Yeah, that doesn't really count.
This is an actual published comic book, illustrated by
Actual
Pyrostash.
faction. Oh,
Hot
she doesn't
damn.
work.
And as told by Matt Colville.
Oh, sweet.
Matt Corville?
Colville, I don't know if that.
Coville.
Colville, okay.
He's the guy behind Evolved and Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, go YouTube.
Oh,
He has very good D&D series on YouTube. Yes.
cool.
It's
Fair
okay.
All right, so what's in this room?
I like it well enough.
This is the room, right?
Yes.
I hope
this
it
the
is.
room. You open the door, you look into this area, and you can see that there is. Let me quickly draw it out for you. And that'll do.
There's Bahamut from Final Fantasy 13.
Why
My God.
13?
Because it's the only
Why
one
the
that would,
worst of them?
that's the only one that would fit in the room.
That's actually fair.
I don't know. The 110 would probably fit in the room too.
Oh yeah, he's only like 15 feet tall, opposed to the like continent-sized Bahamut Prime, or what is it, Bahamut Zero?
I don't know. He's seen from space, so it's kind of hard to tell.
He's big though.
He's very big. I mean, could be worse. Could be Bahamut from fucking what's it called?
Oh, Final Fantasy 14, he was ginormous.
Yeah, I was just about to say 14 or 15 because
Oh yeah, he was the knight thing in 15. That was actually really cool. I like
that was rad as hell. But anyway,
I was depressed he was only in there for the one thing, but the one thing was so cool.
yeah. Anyway, you see this small podium with a what looks like probably a quarter-sized diamond-shaped gemstone.
Alright, this is not the right room. Let's get out of here.
I'm sorry, there's a gemstone up there?
Yeah, it's just
in-
floating above the podium.
Well, let's investigate it.
Why?
It Because it's floating.
Look,
Why is
took
it
us like
doing that?
Look, it took us like an hour and a half to get through here. All right, we're gonna look at this damn stone.
And like, yeah, where else are we gonna go, right? Earlier we went through the portal, and Chester said that there was a safer way.
Well, there's a portal, and then there's the calendar room we couldn't get through,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that room.
which is literally on the opposite side of the dungeon from the amulet.
Yeah, but the giant mimic said that we should go this way and not through the portal.
Did he tell us to go this way?
To
I don't know
make
if it was to
sure,
go this
what
way, he
exactly
said
are you guys looking for?
I want to know what the deal is with this gem thing that's floating.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, Nyx is curious about why is it floating.
Magic.
I
That's a
know,
wizard
but
did.
the thing is, why is it here and why is it floating? She wants like clues on what it is and why it's here. So she's looking at the podium. She's looking at the gem.
Oh. Thank you.
seeing as no one has answered my question,
I'm trying to think of
Huh?
the answer,
I
and I'm
thought
trying
I
to figure
did.
out what you're asking.
like I'm literally trying to remember to make sure that this is correct. Why is Matt freaking out about this?
I'm not freaking out. I'm just saying, like, we're looking for whatever the thing Starlight told us to come in here to look for, which I presumed was supposed to be the piece of the Sovereign Throne.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then this is exactly what I was thinking was going.
Yeah, and we're on a time clock, and he's anxious. It's fine.
Well, because if we don't get out of here in the time limit, it resets. We gotta do this all over again.
I understand the risk.
We also know there's someone else in here.
Or there
Yeah,
was
Chester told us
was
that. There's another
Yeah.
guy.
Or at least that there was someone else. Not necessarily.
Well, all right. So, what is there like any inscription or placard on this thing, or is it just chilling?
It is just chilling.
Okay, because I'm not okay with this other guy being here and us leaving this door open, having just opened whatever this thing is.
I mean, we left the artifact door open down there.
Yeah, we.
That's also true. But a lot of those weren't like magic items; they were just keepsakes.
Some of them were
Okay,
magic.
since it's just floating, I guess she's going to make. Well, if she. Would
No,
she
no, the other guy was ahead of us.
tell more about what it is?
What?
No.
You guys were talking over each other. I didn't hear any of that.
If Nyx makes an Arcana check, could she tell more about what this is?
Potentially.
Probably not.
Is that better?
If we truly want to spend the time, me and Trick could just cast Identify on it.
You can tell that there is magic holding it up. You're not entirely sure if the thing itself is magic.
Okay. Well, this is probably a dead end, though. We should get going.
But, I mean.
I mean, we know this place is
I-
designed to store several dangerous objects. This is probably one of them.
Right. But I'm still of the mindset we're breaking into all these places, basically, and that,
Which Starlight told
I
us
mean,
to.
Mimic Man doesn't give a fuck. Like,
I mean, yeah, but like, the thing's gonna reset, right?
Yes.
And the person I think Matt is talking about, or sorry, Ark is talking about, my immersion.
My immersion.
What immersion.
He was ahead of us. And
Okay.
seeing as nothing is broken into around here, if we're breaking into it, that tells me it's already reset.
Yeah,
So it's been a day
so
since he's been here.
I wouldn't worry about the guy that came before us, but
Yeah.
the thing is, there's nothing indicating what this is and why it's here.
all right. Well, let's
At
go
least-
to the other thing. What was the other thing? Was the calendar?
The calendar and the
Yeah,
Okay.
we have the calendar and we also have the portal, but I swear Chester told us not to use the portal.
Yeah,
'cause it's
Chester
very
told us
dangerous.
that it was
It was
better
dangerous.
to find a way without the portal. That it was dangerous. It would get us there, but
What if he's fucking with us?
Oh, wait, you think it's a double bluff?
What if?
Oh, you wait.
I mean,
are you saying
seems
Are you saying the giant mimic is probably sitting on the treasure?
I mean, maybe, but that's not
Oh,
what I was
come
thinking.
on.
I was thinking maybe the portal's the safe way. And
he's just-
fucking with us.
and he's just bored. Well, because remember, we talked to him after I stabbed all his eyes.
Yeah.
He
So
actually
maybe-
seemed pretty. He actually seemed pretty candid. He
And we did
didn't
give him a
really
bunch
seem
of
like the
magic
type that
items.
would fuck with us.
I
He
did.
didn't
Didn't he help us get through a couple different puzzles?
Yeah, he told us which way to go first in the heaven or hell
Yeah.
one. He helped us. All right, let's go check out the calendar door.
Yeah, you know what?
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
trust
next one.
Chester for now.
I like what we're calling him Chester.
Chester. and I don't know exactly where the calendar door is.
It's all the way to the left.
Yes, honey.
Yeah.
Okay,
left
thank
and
you.
down.
By the way, I'm staying out here because that floor electrified me last time.
Oh yeah, this remember this length of floor went full lightning. So
Oh wait, what?
Yeah.
remember we were fucking with the door and then this thing exploded. With
I
lightning.
wasn't
Rox
here for
wasn't here
that.
yet.
Oh yeah, you weren't there. Yeah. We were fucking with the door, whole hallway with lightning, and then we gave up.
Because we have no idea how to solve this.
Okay, what does it look like?
It was like two dials that had corresponding dates.
I'll be back.
It had
It's a-
it had every date of the year along a circle.
Imagine
was-
a Mayan calendar, and it's a time lock.
And then there was one that had open scratch next to it, and when we tried that, that's when the electricity happened. And then I was in the mindset that the electricity had to be going for something else to occur to open the door, but I think we just gave up before we tried anything else. So
And there are no other clues. There's no words other than that open one.
I think so. I might be misremembering, but I think so.
Okay, so there are two dials. One with days.
One with months.
Okay, yeah. Oops.
And scratched on it.
You cut
Sorry,
out.
you yeah, briefly cut out. So what was that?
Which one had the open scratched on it? That's something that's
Winter, I believe.
Winter. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
really
sometime-
days and seasons rather than months, but
Oh, okay.
different calendars, so it's easier to just go by seasons for this.
Okay, but with days. Okay. And the days have all the days of the year. So at least with winter, that would cut us down to what, 4 months? What day was it on when you did winter? Not sure if I'm hearing anyone. What? is
Nope,
going
no one's saying anything because we don't know.
I don't know what this
Yeah.
puzzle is, so I'm not
It's-
help.
It has something to do
Okay,
with the
well-
date, but we don't know what dates are.
on? What is the setting on right now?
Like
It was.
midwinter.
I think. Didn't I leave it like one off the open?
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that.
Because the open electrified and everything, and I was like, oh shit, and I moved it back to a date afterwards.
Okay, unfortunately Tarek's the best one probably at cracking safes, but
Did Tarek try last time? I don't remember.
would there be any significant winter date, like a midwinter date that Nyx could try? Like a winter solstice?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm thinking of significant winter dates that Nyx could try, and she would try the solstice first.
Alright. There is the solstice. So you sort of shift the dials around slightly so you can see the winter solstice.
Okay, I'm gonna try this one. So, I'm not exactly sure what happened last time, but if people can get out of the way, it might be a good idea.
I think we're all out of the way where the lightning happens. So.
Okay, so she's going to switch it to winter.
There's a brief moment, and then you hear a very familiar sound of crackling and the smell of ozone as that hallway ignites with just a shitload of lightning. Give me a moment.
Okay. So
Okay.
that tells me lightning equals wrong.
Well, I mean, probably equals wrong.
Well, I don't know. I had this I had this idea that it was like a way to deter people from actually opening the door, so you had to have the lightning going, and then while it was going, trigger something else to open the door. But yeah, so that's not true.
Yeah, so nothing changed about the dials or anything. There's no indication that the door could open.
I think you just stepped out for a phone call.
Yeah, probably. I'll probably end up making a history check to see if there are any other significant winter dates that can be tried.
I thought about doing that last time, but Artex is not the studied type. Besides religious studies.
I'm starting to forget what the puzzle was.
I'm not even
It was
sure if
two
we
dials,
know.
days and seasons. And there was one like combination, or one, I think it was day, that had open scratch next to it. That's all.
Wait, one day? I thought you said it was the season winter.
Well, because the way I remembered it, I thought it was one dial and just every date in a year, right?
It sounds like there are two dials though.
We
Yeah,
should ask
well,
Sean
exactly,
to
that's what I'm saying,
describe
so I'm
the
not
door
sure.
because I'm getting lost in all these.
I mean, we could just do it the old-fashioned way, set it to one thing, and then just keep turning the other dial till it opens. Since it's not hurting you guys, you can just do that.
But I want to try the significant winter dates first, just to see if that will do things faster.
I'm so bored right now. Why can't we find something?
Because most of us are low on spells and hit points.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I'm on call.
Okay.
Alright.
Are there any other significant winter dates that she can try? Can she make a history check or?
She can make a history check, but I mean, you have to. Yeah, you're also gonna have to know.
Know what?
Like various cultures and their specific winter dates.
Well, she's traveled a lot.
Alright, I'll make a history check. Alright, well you can think of a few days immediately that spring to mind, just sort of like, there's basically a holiday every, like, 4 or 5 days in winter.
Okay. She's gonna try those first, and if those doesn't work, she's just gonna try every single day.
Why is that clicking noise, Sean?
I'm sorry.
I swear, this new headset is like picking up every little thing on your end.
I know, it's very annoying, because it's just like, hey, it'll knock stuff out, it'll only get your mouth, and I'm like, yeah, that's only if you're the headset is literally like only pointing toward your mouth, so you have to directly face only one area. But yeah, sorry. That clicking was me playing with my it was me fidgeting. That's what it was basically.
Or do you have one of those fidget boxes things?
No, but I have a multi-tool that I flip open and closed.
Alright, so did we try some dates?
Yeah, just trying every date do anything.
Well, I mean, you're getting a lot of lightning, is what's happening.
Can you remind me, like, what the door looks like again, Sean?
It's
I'm
basically
losing track.
like a big, with two. It has two dials, one for seasons and one for dates, and it's just sort of it. Yeah,
And there's nothing, like, written on the door?
nothing written on the door except for one. It just says "open" next to the winter, or that it's written on the winter dial.
And yeah, we just try every date.
I mean, yeah, just take the time, try
Yeah,
every single
I'm-
combination possible, and go for it.
At this point, Nyx has tried every winter date that she knows, so she's just.
So here's the question: do you want to try every date possible, and thus spend 3 hours on this?
Uh-huh.
Do we have another
Or-
option?
Our other option is the portal. Yeah.
But we don't want to go in the portal.
And Nyx has already tried to remember any relevant winter dates.
Winter dates. Yeah.
I mean, would there be any? She's okay. Let's do another history check, and maybe there will be any other dates that would possibly be relevant in this situation. I don't.
But we
I
all
don't
come
know
from
if-
different cultures, so we'd all have different dates.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Can
narrow
I
it down
try
from a few hundred to a few
contacting-
dozen.
Can I try contacting my patron, since he's, like, the Prince of Frost? Maybe he knows something about winter dates.
I'm back.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'll try
Yeah,
to do that.
because Nyx is kind of scored out on this one.
At some point where there's no lightning, Artek's gonna walk back. Let's see what the other two are discussing.
Not getting electrocuted, mostly.
I'm not helping at all down there.
I locked myself in my workshop for several months at end. I wouldn't know dates to save my life.
I'm going to need you to make a. What would this be? Part of me is like a meditation roll, but there's nothing like that.
Religion is usually that thing.
Yeah, let's go religion check then.
Alright.
Do you want me to just
No
give it to you?
boxes.
Do you want me to just give it to you? I should have just given it to you.
Yeah, not feeling very.
Actually, no, it wouldn't have
right
helped.
I could try.
I mean, you can try what?
I don't know. Religion meditating thing?
now. I was trying to contact my patron.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I
You
can.
can try to contact him if you want.
Well, maybe I can. I don't know. Play for divine favor. What was that song I've always been playing and never been quite successful doing so?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Would you want a performance check for that?
Yeah. Make a performance and a religion check.
Okay.
Hold on, have we seen any dates being in here?
And
Holy
religion.
crap!
I am considerably worse at this. Not as bad.
Not bad.
You begin to perform when you think, yes, I got this. Wait, no. Fuck. You're playing very well. Everyone else is like, wow, this is a really good song. And you're just like, this isn't it.
God, the DC on this thing is like
Art.
50.
Well, you performed very well. It's just remembering the exact touches of it. It's It's like spying upon perfection and then trying to do it yourself.
While this is going on, we've been discussing it, and I handed Nos an end of a rope, tied the other end to me, and I jumped through the portal.
No, I slowly lower you into it.
No, I jumped.
And I'm standing next to the rope.
All right, give me
If
one.
he tugs twice, I'm pulling.
Oh, dear.
So,
Alright. So, Tarek, you jump through the portal and you find yourself in a pitch black room.
I have a ring of dark vision.
Alright. You find that there is a door on one side that is, it seems like it's got a fairly complicated locking system on it.
I think I see where this is going.
If people are
However,
doing...
you look at sort of where you come from, and you notice that you kind of have a cut off end of the rope. It's basically as soon as you jumped in,
Yeah.
the rope just went limp.
I figured.
did it go limp on our side too?
Yeah.
Oh, I pull it back.
You're like,
well,
well,
fuck.
Wait, you lost him already?
Okay, so there. So
I yell back into the hallway. Hey, I'm going through the portal. You should probably follow me, and I jump through.
Yeah, no, I'm following the big guy.
You know what? If people are doing stupid things...
I mean,
Alright.
look, Tarek,
Artax, you jump through the portal. Once again, you were in a pitch black room. Arcanos, you hit the wall hard, and you can
Oh,
feel that
fuck.
the magic is gone.
Oh,
see, to me, the reason I jumped through is because Tarek's like my little brother, and he just disappeared. So,
I feel
I gotta
guilty
go.
for letting him do this.
Yeah, even
Okay,
the
so wait.
symbol, even the symbol on the wall has just faded away.
The
I
portal's gone.
yell out into the room, Tarek, as I start pulling out a torch.
Well, I mean, we can still hear him. The range of our ear cuffs is less than the space.
Come on, fucking roll 20, please work with me.
Alright, if people are doing stupid things, Nix will go back to the room with the stone and touch it.
Which stone?
I love it.
The one that's floating.
Excuse me.
Wait, there was a floating stone?
There's a
Yeah.
floating diamond, but okay, by your own admission, that could either be something useful or something that destroys the universe.
Exactly. But the thing is, Tarek just jumped into that portal.
Yeah,
No,
but-
we negotiated and we had contingencies.
Yeah, apparently not too
Yeah,
great.
Apparently not enough.
Hey, there was no way for us to know that, and our only option was to sit around and wait for something on that door to happen, or go through the portal. So,
Okay. So I've
Yeah.
looked back and I've seen this rope cut off, and I try my ear cuffs, see if anyone can hear me.
well, you see me pop out and yell at Tarek as I'm lighting a torch. So-
I'm sorry, are we jumping through the portal now? Is that
We
happening?
can't.
we can't. Only me and Tarek got through, and then the magic cut out. So.
Oh my god, are you shitting me right now?
No.
Right now.
I mean, to be fair, like that's actually a pretty brilliant way of doing that. I mean, it only doesn't
Yes.
work if there's only 2 people.
Was there anything in this hallway leading up to the calendar door that offered anything in the way of clues?
No, not that you can tell.
And do I get any response on the ear cuffs?
Nope.
Okay,
I
so
was-
I see Dad Tax just sitting there with a torch. I walk up to this elaborate door and I investigate the door.
Alright, make an investigation check, and... Yeah, Trick, I never did get back to you. You do actually manage to feel sort of the presence of your patron for a few moments.
Oh, that's good.
On a 10?
Well, I mean, you're fairly connected with him right now.
Yeah.
You can say that you share a connection. Anyway. You you only get the briefest sort of hint of his wisdom as you can sort of have the thought of, what if it is the opposite of what it says?
Of course it is. But that still doesn't help me narrow down a day. That would just be like, okay, summer instead of winter.
Summer solstice? Fuck it, I'm doing it. After Nyx gets out of the hallway. Okay, now I'm doing it.
You hit the summer solstice. You sort of see you can hear something grinding within the door. You do see lightning still shoot out along this area, but the door does start swinging slowly open.
Oh! Well, that wasn't nice. Scratching out a lie on the door like that.
Does my 13 investigation check show me anything about this door?
Yeah, you can tell that it was probably built by one of the greatest thieves who ever lived, because holy shit is it going to be a pain in the ass to undo.
I got
Don't
this.
worry. I'm here for moral support.
Oh god.
You also have a sledgehammer.
No, I don't. I have blades.
That reminds me, one moment, gotta get a new player. No, you're fine, please stay.
Oh.
Accidentally wheels over the gargantuan red dragon. Fuck.
And now the Froghemoth lands right on Coat.
Flail snail.
The tentacles.
I'm sorry, that's funny because they actually did fight a flail snail.
Oh, the door's over here. We're on the wrong side of the room. Maybe this is why we can't open it.
Maybe.
Oh look, there are more mimic friends.
Not giving a shit, new door.
Yep. The door to the other side is much easier. Mainly because it has a very simple message written on it. One of the three chests merely looks... I should say, one of the three chests has the key to go through. The other two will simply give you a stern look.
Coat, pull out the rod, bop him on the head.
No. Nix goes up to him and goes,
Hey, please give me the key.
You can see the chests look at each other briefly, just like eyes appear on them and they just look at each other. Then they just shut their eyes again.
Nix thinks for a moment, and then turns to the other thing and goes, "Hey, what do mimic monsters like to eat?"
Adventurers.
No, but other than that,
Treasure? I don't know.
Nix brings out 10 gold pieces, and kind of like jiggles them.
They continue to not move.
You can either answer the young lady's questions, or we can begin hurting you. Can I intimidate
So-
an inanimate object?
Wait, one of the chests has the key? Is that what's happening?
Apparently?
Nix brings out her ring of warmth.
You can see several eyes open on each of the chests, sort of staring at you.
Oh, yeah, they're connected to Chester, so of course they want this. I swear, if we have to go back to fucking Chester.
She says, "Whoever gives me the key gets the ring."
There's a moment where all of them just sort of stare at each other for a moment, before one of them slowly opens its giant maw, and you can just see it, just like this long, slimy tongue come out with a key very gently placed upon the center upon it.
Who has mage hand?
I do.
You grab it.
Using one hand,
I
takes a
hold you
hold of the
back.
key and places the ring on the tongue.
It immediately, as soon as you place the ring on the tongue, it just snaps the tongue back in, snaps shut, and then all three of them just resume looking like chests.
Nix then moves over to the door and unlocks it.
I'm gonna kill the man who built this place.
You have opened another doorway into the unknown.
So,
Yes.
Going back to the
Terry-
safe cracker.
Tarek can only. That's the only way out of this room that we can see, right?
Right.
So, Tarek rolls up his sleeves, cracks his knuckles, and just starts on the door. This may take a while.
Please, nat 20.
Just what do you want for a check on this?
It's going to be a sleight of hand.
Don't you have advantage on those?
No.
What, hello?
Fuck.
Na-
How do you have an 18?
What?
Are we at 3.5? Where am I?
I have,
What?
I have expertise, and I get the 5 from my gloves, and thieves' tools.
Oh, they give you plus 5.
You roll exceptionally low on checks that you have plus 18 for.
Wait a minute. Wait. What do you mean your
Right.
thief? Wait, hold on. What do you mean your thieves' tools?
Well, I mean, I'm just using thieves' tools. I get expertise by using thieves' tools.
That's ridiculous.
Well, it's a good thing that's not an offensive skill, or we'd be in trouble.
Yeah, proficiency is 4 now, right? Yeah. 5 dex plus 5 with gloves.
You stick your hands in this mechanisms, begin tinkering and clicking, and you just hear the clicking and whirring of various things, and you're just like, I think I got it. And then you just feel something grab your wrists. And
Oh,
then
no.
the mechanisms with the machine begin to move and shift.
Uh-oh.
I think it's got me.
I grab him and start pulling.
You pull a little bit, and you can just very slightly see that the thing that grabbed his wrists, apparently when he stuck his hands into the thing, you can see that a pair of manacles clicked onto him.
Oh, this is some Lupin the Third shit.
Upon the third. Anyway,
Right. So in the hallway.
I hit the manacles. No, we're not. What?
well, I mean... But anyway, you guys open the door into the hallway as this other craziness is happening. And you see, it seems like this area has been a little more well-traveled, at least. And, excuse me. You can see at the far end, there's actually light. Firelight.
Wow.
I'm checking this first hallway first.
Alright.
Like, seeing how we don't know which direction they could be in, any direction being viable, I'm going to take the first one. Fuck muffins. Oh great, now I made a Minecraft penis.
What? Anyway.
Is that it?
I mean, give me a moment.
Okay. I didn't know, I'm just like, are we just in alcoves, or...?
So you go left, I go right.
Sure.
Give me a moment.
What's further down this hall right here?
Firelight.
Yeah, it depends on who wants to go down there.
I'll go.
Alright.
Yeah, at this point, people are missing. We're splitting up.
Splitting the party.
Yeah, I know this is how parties die, but it's just like,
This is stupid. But the thing is, we're not really thinking at the moment.
you know what? Stupidity has gotten us this far. It'll get us further. Besides, at least one of us knows a resurrection spell.
I mean, everyone has the ambulance.
But yeah, anyway, let me reveal some areas real quick, because apparently I need to do that all the time right now.
And that's why I love Dynamic Shadow.
This is
You
what
don't
I
have
get
to do
for
that.
making a dungeon that's all this stuff.
Ooh. Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, and at the very end you can see a chest. A very big chest.
I pull out my spyglass and examine it from where I am.
You can see, even from your distance, that it is very likely one of the mimics, though it seems, again, bigger than the other ones. Not as big as Chester, but just bigger.
Okay.
And even when you look at it in the spyglass, you can see the eyes on it just sort of open up, and one of them winks at you before turning into a chest again.
Alright, I am not going this way. I'm going to reconvene with Miss Nix.
Alright.
Yeah. And I was going to say, giant Chester trap hallway, don't know.
Okay, we'll worry about that one later. Let's check out these other places.
Alright. Bree and I go in here, I guess.
Yep, you see the firelight is not a controlled burn. You turn the corner and you can see two display cases that used to house something before someone set them on fire.
Did one of us set things on fire?
No.
Wait, they're
Okay.
still burning?
Yeah, they are still burning.
Oh.
Put him out, put him out.
Yeah, I extinguished the flames.
How are you doing so?
Can I? Well, I don't know how big of a flame I. Wait, can I do that with thaumaturgy? I know I can make flames burn brighter.
Not the size of this though.
I mean, we all have water.
Let's see.
How dare you have a practical solution that's not magic?
Yeah, I don't think I have any magic. I can put it out the fire.
We need like those giant speakers on Mythbusters where they just blast it out the fucking flames.
Have any sizable things of water in your bag of holding?
I have a barrel full of mushrooms.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
have this
guess
barrel
I'll
of
just let
mushrooms
it
from
burn.
3rd level.
It's not like it's at risk of spreading, right?
Do you
It's
tell
not at
us?
risk of spreading, but it's just very much not in control.
Just throw a tarp over it or something. Dump the moldy potatoes on it.
Is there any other like exits to this room, or is it just like a dead end here?
It's a dead end, pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't suppose we can see any remnants of a plaque or anything on those display cases to find out what was there.
It looks like everything on this area has basically been completely destroyed.
Well, I guess we'll just go down the hall with the chest then. Unless you got any better ideas, Coat.
Does that middle hallway end right there?
No. The middle hallway keeps going, but
Okay.
Oops.
Oh, then I'll check out that one first, I guess.
alright.
This is quite literally some Scooby-Doo shit.
All right. Looks like we found a door.
Yep, you found a door. And on it, it simply says, the bane of all thieves.
But
I agree.
I like that distant. What the hell?
And Nix is just kind of looking at it going, what? What is the bane of all thieves? I'm not sure I understand.
Something they cannot steal? The police? I mean, is there a door? Is there any way to open this?
Doesn't seem to be on this side.
And she grabs the earring and calls out to Trick, hey, well, calls out really, but mainly to Trick. Hey, Trick, did Tarek ever tell you what the bane of all thieves was? Because we have a door that says that, and I'm not sure exactly what's...
Probably an unpickable lock.
Are we hearing this over the earrings?
Nope. You can't even hear it from the other side of the door.
Does Nick still have that
Speaking
key?
of,
I kick again and
you
knock.
guys, speaking of, you guys basically can hear even on your side. There is just sort of like a mechanical clicking noise and sort of a shuddering from the other side of the door. And on Tarek's side, Tarek, you can see that below you the floor is starting to slowly, very slowly open up.
Oh.
Just the part in front of the door.
Does Nick still have that key?
There's no keyhole.
Well,
I mean, you still have it.
and there's no keyhole?
Yep.
That's why I'm casting knock on it, in the vain hope that it does something.
And knock does not do anything.
I'm gonna start hitting the manacles. 'Cause I
I'm
wanna get
trading
better
this spell out.
You basically would have to like pull Tarek out with all of your effort, and in order to even like see the manacles.
Okay.
Okay, Nyx is going to investigate the door, see if there's anything on there that looks like it can open. I'm thinking the thing that would thwart a lockpick, or someone who uses lockpicks, would be a bolt on the door.
I need a helper.
You investigate and you look closely at the door, and you can see that there is actually something. Sort of, you can barely tell, but there is something on the door. Like it's almost imperceptible to the eye.
What is it?
Is it kind of like an optical illusion type imperceptible, or does she think it's magic and check for magic?
It seems almost like a substance.
Okay, she's going to use perception to try and figure out what that is. She's going to be using like smell and probably try and touch it.
Wait a minute. No, stop.
Why?
Is this a mimic door? The bane of all thieves, a lock that you can't pick, but one that fights back? You
That
said
would be
substance,
interesting.
like a slime, like the ooze that's on all the other fucking Chesters. Right?
Well, it seems like a substance. It could be a slime. It could be a dust.
Hey, I stabbed
Okay,
it with a
she's-
dagger.
She's going to try perception to see if she can determine what that substance is.
I'm stabbing it.
All right. Well, your dagger strikes against it and just causes sparks from the metal.
Okay, well, not a mimic.
However, your attempt does illuminate something, as you could see very briefly. It seems like something happens when a spark strikes the door.
Ooh.
Just sort of, it just seems to very briefly, like a light sort of flows through the door and then just immediately stops. It's like a blink of an eye kind of thing.
So it's the fire that affected it?
I mean, fuck it. I have petrol bombs. I'll just hit it with one of them. You and I back up. We'll just light this bitch on fire.
I was actually thinking. Oh, where's my phone? Give me a minute to look at my spell book.
Well, my version is basically free for us. That's why I offered.
Well, if she can do it through Druidcraft, that would be free too.
I mean, yeah, I can use Prestidigitation to do the same thing. I can create up to a bonfire.
Yeah, because Nyx has Produce Flame as a cantrip.
Oh, that's much better than mine.
Yeah. So Nyx is going to use Produce Flame on the door.
Alright. You light a flame, and the entire door seems to go up in flames.
Okay, should probably take a step back.
And it screams.
I hope. I hope it screams. I hope it rots in hell.
I just hope it doesn't hurt anyone on the other side.
Who'd be dumb enough to hold on to a flaming door?
You didn't see me, but I cocked an eyebrow at that.
So did I.
Situational irony, folks.
Yep. I believe it's dramatic irony, actually.
I thought this would be situational.
I don't know, it might be.
It's
Irony is
dramatic
kind
because
of lost.
it's dramatic because of the knowledge of the of the players, basically.
Yeah.
The reader.
I thought it was dramatic. Anyway, you
It's dramatic.
basically, Tarek, you see the door like that is attached to the mechanism burst into flames.
Interesting.
And you can see the mechanism itself, like you can see the it begin to slow down and wear, and eventually, Artax, I'm gonna have you make another athletics roll.
Okay.
Alright, eventually you could see that the sort of the heat of it is beginning to wear on some of the chains, and you manage to pull Tarek from the machine. He's still manacled, but at the very least, he's no longer in danger of falling into or basically getting torn in half.
Yeah, it's a good thing that door lit on fire immediately, because my next step was to Dragon Breath your hands. So, yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised you didn't take the loop on the third hit and just
I love you, Vlad.
pop your thumb and just pull out of the
Well, I mean,
manacles.
like, look, polling's not working. Gotta try and heat the metal. Sorry, Tarek. Like, you know.
But yeah, eventually the door just seems to disintegrate on its own, and the giant mechanism just clangs to the ground.
I've never had a door do that when I pick the lock. It's weird.
Nyx waves from the other side. Hi! I'm sorry, I lit the door on fire. I hope that was okay.
In fact, that's what saved it.
Hooray! Let's not do this ever again. This is the last time I let my judgment lapse for even a moment.
I mean,
I encouraged it.
Okay, let's go. There are two other hallways that we haven't explored yet.
Wait, can you help me? I need to get these manacles off.
Oh,
Uh,
I,
are
I'll
the
just,
manacles like tied together? Like, are his hands put together? Or is there like a little space between them?
I'm not sure how much help I
It's
can
like-
those.
Put together. It's basically looks like when he put it in there, they are bolted together.
So like his arms are together and his hands are pushed together.
His like wrists are put together, and
All right. Well,
as a note, he also doesn't. You can't like see his hands because the manacles literally are like.
oh, they're
gloves
huge.
over them.
Okay. Well,
So there are manacles designed to restrain thieves.
Pretty much, yeah.
I say, Tarek, hold out your arms as far from your body as you can.
Wait,
You know,
wait,
I-
what are you going to do?
I'm gonna try to hit the manacles. What else are we gonna do?
Well, why? Let's. I think we should wait until perhaps maybe we wouldn't be hurting Tarek's hands by hitting them.
How so?
Maybe somebody can open. Are there any locks on these? I've never seen anything like this before. And Nix is actually starting to hyperventilate just looking at them.
But
Uh,
Tarek stares at these manacles and he's like,
Yeah, you've seen her look at metal before. This is something different, and
Oh,
she's actually now backing away.
see,
Tarek stares at the manacles, looking at Nos, and says, "Help!"
I tapped. I can burn a 3rd level for it, but it's just like that's a fireball we're missing. It also has not worked on anything in this place.
Look,
This
I don't
might be the
plan-
first time they work.
I don't plan on hurting Tarek, but I'm not letting him, especially him, run around with his hands tied. Although in some cases that might be preferable.
Yeah.
Right now, I think we need it.
You know what?
So-
Fine. I'll burn it 3rd level.
Okay.
You knock, and it opens as just the bolt just fly out, and the Tarek is now free.
See, you need that spell this entire time just for this part.
Okay. And Nix.
1 out of 15 is not a good hit
Does Nix see
ratio.
the hole in the floor? Does Nix see? You said something was opening under Tarek. Is it still there?
The floor that was opening up, is it still opening up?
No, it basically stopped as soon as the door lit on fire.
But it still has like it still has a hole in the floor, right?
Right.
Okay, she runs over and she kicks the manacles into the floor and then runs away.
Okay.
I look down into the hole, and I put my torch down to see if I can see anything.
Full of lava.
No?
Right.
Okay.
So what's Trick been doing this whole time?
Yeah. So
I've
yeah,
been
trickery.
slowly keeping an
Yep.
eye out for traps while I make my way down this hallway.
Yep. Seems like there's just a bend in it, like a couple of bends, from what you can tell.
Well, I'm farther down the hall than while you guys have been dealing with the door.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I don't know why you guys are rushing ahead like that.
sorry.
Because
We want to
Yeah.
see too.
Well, I missed you, so I'm chasing you down.
no, I would have been by down the end of the hall while you guys were still dealing with the door. but
Sean, did
just
I
didn't
notice
wanna
anything down in
interrupt
this hallway?
Which one?
The one I'm like the down bottom left corner.
The one where it's
we
on
already
fire?
checked that out.
Okay, yeah, oh, I didn't hear that because I had people talking.
Yeah, it's on. Basically, it looks like one of those like display rooms. Only someone destroyed all the plaques and then lit it on fire.
Okay, cool.
Someone went full Ozzy Osbourne on it.
But yeah, Trickery, you find a door that has a sort of slot into it.
A kind of slot.
Well, it looks like it can fit a small circular object.
Like an amulet?
Yeah, it looks like we finally found the spot for the amulet.
Alright,
Paint
well,
you guys over the earrings.
By the way,
do we have
opposite...
the amulet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Nix does.
By the way, opposite end of the dungeon, my ass. They're next to each other.
That's it. Nix was running ahead of you guys.
She has small legs, so she didn't get very far.
Oh, she was dashing. There was no way.
She took squat nimbleness last level.
Also, Rox, you're super quiet right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, I can
that better?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's better.
Yeah, that's much better.
I moved my mic slightly in order to drink tea.
I encourage
You will
tea.
drink.
Alright, so let's try fitting the amulet into the slot.
You fit the amulet into the slot, and you can see very slowly that there are sort of small designs that shift and move before the amulet seems to split open.
Split open?
Yeah, like a small section of it just sort of slowly rips itself open. Just like the metal deforms, leaving a diamond-shaped hole.
Oh, for fuck's
We
sake!
have to go back for the diamond!
Coat
Alright.
runs.
Coates just looks at it like, damn it!
And just booked. I don't know where that was, but I booked to back where I imagine Coat remembers where it is.
Yeah, it's where you told your story.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It was where we were studying it, trying to wonder what the fuck it was for, and
Yeah.
now we know.
Okay, yeah. Coat runs back to that and grabs it and runs back.
You like literally swipe it from the top and it's just like nothing happens. We're like, damn it, 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 damn it.
Fuck, fuck,
So as you
fuck,
wait
fuck,
about
fuck, fuck,
20
fuck.
minutes for Coat to come back.
It's some Jackie Chan shit.
Yeah, I'm running along walls
It's
and
like,
shit.
do we want to check out that mimic while he's doing this?
I get the impression that that whole hallway's just gonna slide down and feed us into him.
Oh yeah, let's leave the mimic
And-
alone.
What? Oh god. Oh god, I got a stitch in my side.
God, thank you, Coat.
I cast Gatorade on Coat, which technically I can with prestidigitation.
And she puts the diamond in the diamond hole.
Oh. I look for anything invisible.
Huh?
No, I'm being serious.
Nit.
Every time we've opened a door, we've been jumped.
Well, I mean, not here.
Don't care, paranoid.
Whale biologist.
What?
Family Guy.
No, Futurama.
Okay.
How was that?
Oh, I guess Family Guy took it from Futurama.
What?
They did that joke, like, last month.
Then yeah, they.
Regardless, Diamond.
Give me a moment. I'm trying to fix something, but for some reason it's not. But yeah, as I said, it slips in there, and you can just see the door begin to slowly spiral before beginning to open up, and I'm trying to. Figure something out, but it's being a pain in the ass. Give me a moment. The joy of trying to do something and then fucking.
Hey, Josh.
Much better.
Do you still have a chunk of flail snail?
What?
From the other game. Do you still have a chunk of it? I forget if you took it or Brand did.
Yeah, it's in my bag.
Okay.
There we go. Man, that took me forever and a day. Excuse me. But yeah, the door slowly but surely opens. And you can see inside is a well-lit room that has a very small podium. Give me a moment. No, damn it, that is not reveal. There's reveal. Seated atop that podium.
Ah, cocksucker. Fucking knew it.
someone who is just sort of amusing himself by sort of floating the small piece of black rock just above his hand.
Nyx produces a flame orb and tries to knock it out of his hand.
And I
Alright,
cast
well,
Hold Person on him.
Fuck it. Explosion. It's like,
Okay,
I don't
never
care if it's
actually
floating, I'm
used
just gonna
this
nuke it.
spell.
So did we surprise him? Is that what happened?
Oh, he's not surprised. We're just hoping to knock it out of his hand. Unless he's an
Yeah.
illusion again. Like, it's
Can I
like a
dimension
good...
door and snag it from his hand, and then backwards flip?
Alright, well, Nyx is going first, so use your flame.
Okay, this is the first time I've used this spell, so and the thing is, I used all my second level slots, so I have to do it at a higher level. Let's just go ahead and go 4.
That should do something.
I thought you should do produce flame.
No, she's using flame
Oh,
sphere.
flame sphere.
Because she's trying to knock it out of his hand, and this has like a ramming ability.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Okay, so 1d6 for each slot above. So that would be 4d6 fire damage and a dexterity saving throw of 16. So it might not do much damage per se, but it should.
We want the chunk. We don't care about him.
Damn. Let's go.
We've done 1/15 of his hit points.
But yeah, your fire orb just launches out and crashes into the podium, and he continues sitting as if nothing happened.
Ah!
God damn it.
I cast Hold Person on him.
I mean, I think the explosion
it's
takes
a-
precedence.
I think it's a hologram.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It's-
but
it
I mean-
always is. It always is.
It's happening at the same
Well,
time.
no,
and
but
Architect's first
you said
instinct was
nothing
Hold Person.
Yeah.
happened. It didn't go through him. It didn't. You
No,
just...
it. Well, I mean, he appears as if nothing happened. He's still floating as if he's still sitting on that thing.
Oh, so maybe he just doesn't care that the thing's gone.
Well, no, he said. Didn't you say that something was floating above his hand?
Yeah, the rock, which is still floating above his hand.
So even though it was floating and she tried to hit it with the flame sphere, it still didn't move.
Yeah, it looks like the flame spear like crushed the area, but again, it looks like it passed right through him.
What?
He's a hologram.
Ugh.
I still fireball. Like, I'm not taking that back.
All right, well, you fireball, and once again, it's there. Well, I mean, it strikes the area, everything's in flames, and he just.
You know what? This is cathartic. Everyone take a shot.
I teleport over there and try and grab the thing.
Well, you dimension door over, and you sort of swipe your hand across, and your hand easily just sort of slides through the rock.
Okay.
All right. So did he leave this as a message for us, or what?
Code starts flailing angrily through the guy's face with his hand.
No. Let's just walk away. If he has a message, fuck him. The best thing you do to a bully is ignore him. Let's just let him pout and jerk off in the dark room somewhere.
I mean, that really only works if that bully isn't trying to actually murder you.
Yeah, well, he can't right now, can he? So fuck him.
Well, let's leave one person to listen to his stupid fucking message, and then we can go.
Coat will do it. Coat takes this as a personal front.
Nyx is gonna stay with him.
So the two of us will listen to the message. You guys don't need to hear this. This is just going to be.
I'm not gonna leave you
Ah.
alone.
Yeah, no, Artax wants to hear it.
Oh, I don't care about hearing it. I just want him to fuck off.
Tarek's walking
After,
away.
after, a few moments, after a few moments of your flailing around, the rock seems to sink into his hand, and then seems to slowly vanish into his actual body. Before he turns and looks directly at Coat and says, I hope that was cathartic for you.
It was.
So much hate.
No. Just remind him that that scar on him makes him look like a bitch.
Yeah, he doesn't have a
He
scar
doesn't
anymore.
have a scar.
No, Matt told me last time he doesn't have the scar now.
It's lame.
Or I didn't scar him in the first place.
Yeah.
He still looks like a bitch.
He does. He still looks like a. I tell him that. I was like, you still look like a bitch.
You look like a reject from a L'Oreal commercial.
Nix just doesn't say anything, just kind of stares at him looking cool.
Coat's sassy.
Omlin simply smiles at your insults and says, do you know why I'm here to begin with?
Daddy doesn't love you enough, so you're coming to us instead?
I would be quiet when one's talking about fathers, especially since yours works for me. So how about you keep your threats to a minimum, Metal Man? Your race has ended.
Holy shit.
I smile and sneer as he's clearly offended by this. I got to him. There's one thing this character's good at, it's pissing people off.
I like it.
Kind of wondering what Ledger would be doing right now.
I
Swearing.
imagine she's just sort of very angry.
Yeah.
Seething with hatred.
Quietly angry.
Quietly angry. If you want to ask her, I imagine Amanda can say, but
I say I imagine there'd be a lot of sassy retorts.
he simply smiles and says, I'm here to show you the lie that you've been living. You have no hope here. You never did. And it's best you come to terms with that before my army comes. After all, it'll be faster that way.
Nix just kind of like raises her eyebrows and goes, do you really think we're the kind of group that would do the smart thing?
No, otherwise you would have done it ages ago and simply given up.
Nah, reckless and foolhardy is our default position. So, no, we're not gonna give up.
Yes, I thought so. How depressing. Disappointing. It's only going to make things more and more difficult for you.
Well, if that's all you got to say, then we should probably be going.
Yeah,
Your little
later,
goddess
nerd.
helping you is not going to save you anymore. Her power is spent saving her own soul. Now that I have the key, nothing can stop me. What do you think you can do against 4 Titans?
Amon's child walked into the room.
Well, considering where they've been, and considering everything we've seen, we can't do anything but try. And really,
that may just be enough.
They failed once before, they can always fail again, if history's taught us anything.
You can see like the very slightest twitch in his eye. He simply shrugs and smiles and says, "Fine. Waste your efforts. At the very least, I can give you this. Your western front will crumble in 2 weeks. The north will burn in 3. By the end of the month, your region will be barren."
Man, that sounds a
your
whole lot
peace.
like a time limit.
I mean, that just means we have to come after you in 7 days. We can do that.
Right?
I anticipate it. Good luck. Not that you have any to begin with. He simply vanishes.
Hope he enjoys getting his shit wrecked, because that's gonna happen.
Nyx just kind of looks where he was and goes, "That message was weaker than usual. I think."
Yeah, I know.
He
He's
definitely
clearly
seems-
scared.
Yeah.
Everyone fails that, right? He's clearly scared.
It's just like he didn't seem scared, but something's going on with him.
I wonder if he realizes how many enemies he has now.
No,
Nah,
I
he's
don't
too
think
far up his
that's
own
it.
ass.
Perhaps. And then she just kind of like thinks to herself and goes, "Nah, that wouldn't be it. But we'll keep it in mind."
Yeah, c'est la vie. If he's not enough of a
Alright.
man to fight us in person,
Uh,
what can we think of his armies?
Unfortunately, we have checked the room and
Yeah.
doesn't. Seems like we were too late. We can check the room with that mimic, or the hallway with the mimic, but I think we've
I
pretty
think we've
much.
kind of done the thing.
I think we've pretty much explored every room we can. And Nyx just goes, "You know what? I might talk to that mimic. See if it talks."
Would you mind at least putting this rope on first?
Rope? Why?
I am still dead set that hallway is going to just slide down and feed you to it.
Okay. And she ties it around her waist.
Hey, I go with her.
It's some giant robot with the gnome on a leash.
Okay, you know, I was gonna do like it's the way it's on in my head is a lot less bad, but damn.
No, it's like you got her on like a kid leash, right? She's got like the harness on. You've got it to her back,
Well,
and she's just out in front of you trying to run around, grab things. You're just like, no,
Oh, you think Lars didn't do the same thing occasionally?
right?
well, I was gonna say it's like bad cosplay of somebody bungee jumping, but they brought their own tower with them. I mean,
But yeah,
And she kind of waves, "Hi there."
you go to the thing and it just sort of opens its eyes and looks at you.
Hey, Chester is the first of those kind of monsters that I saw that could talk. Can you talk too?
It closes its eyes and pops open for a moment. You can just see slowly being risen by its tongue is a small box.
Oh. Ooh.
be
Do
very,
you-
very careful.
Do you want me to have that?
Do we roll insight on a mimic? Can we discern motivation?
Yeah, she's just like, do you want to trade?
It simply holds slowly lifts the tongue up more.
Okay,
How heavy does the box look?
You can't really tell. It's a big mimic. You're not really sure how big the tongue is.
So, compared to the size of the mimic, like, it's just like a regular size box then?
I imagine Nick could probably hold it with 2 hands. It appears that way.
And she calls back and is just like, are there any more items that we don't want? Because I kind of tapped mine out.
I have this useless quiver.
What is it?
A
The
quiver.
the Eleanor's quiver lets you carry 16 javelins.
Oh, shit, I'll take that. I need things to throw.
Anyone else?
Well, we're gonna trade it to the mimic because it's functionally
anything?
useless.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay. And Nyx takes the quiver and kind of holds it out.
Just Indiana Jones it. Just careful. Pour some of the arrows
Yeah.
out.
I'll grab the box while you put the quiver down.
Did you come with us?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm holding 2 ropes.
I can get myself out of there.
Just do the thing.
Ready?
Ready. So while Trick grabs the box, she puts the quiver on the tongue.
You basically grab the box and put the quiver on the tongue, and it sort of slowly slides back in before the eyes open, and it immediately just like opens its mouth and just hawks the quiver out.
Oh.
Even he's too good for the quiver.
Nyx picks the quiver back up and is just like, oh, sorry.
It just then closes its eyes and just sort of shifts itself.
I open the box.
Okay.
The box appears to be a puzzle box.
Ooh.
Puzzles. I'll try and open the box.
Can I try too?
Make an intelligence check.
Both of
Coat
us?
wants to try. Coat likes puzzles too.
I mean, I could just cast knock on it and open it.
I'm not very smart today.
No, our rolls have been ass.
I'm great. I'm great with puzzles. I'm the best at puzzles. I have the best puzzles.
Nope.
Nyx did
The
fine.
answer is currently it stumps everyone.
Wait,
Nick
oh.
did pretty good.
Oh. Nyx feels like she gets close, but she doesn't quite sort of figure it out yet.
Okay,
Hmm.
and she goes, I think I almost got it. Let me try again.
Coat inspires you.
Tara can't roll a 1.
Oh my god.
Let's not waste the inspiration on this one.
We're not gonna
Anyway,
do it.
I already said it, so you just have it.
I suppose we can't just keep retrying to open the box.
Well, I mean, how much time do we have here? Because
No, we're
basically done.
We've
We're
still like
doing
half a
this
day.
and leaving. He gave it to you as a gift. We're getting the fuck out.
How does Terex 21 do?
Because he can't roll a 1.
You don't have advantage?
Oh, because he rolled a 1. He used luck.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Yep.
Halfling stuff. Let's go.
Yeah. Halfling plus
He's
expertise.
close. Still doesn't get there.
Oh, for
Damn.
It's a smart-ass puzzle box.
You know what? Let me try again.
I saw 3 sides, guys. They're all the same color.
Wait.
This one's all
If he rolled a 21,
I
there's no
saw
way
3
Nyx
sides, and you look and you have like one thing that's a different
You know
color
what?
on one side, and you're just like, how did you do this?
You know what? Considering 21 didn't make it, there's no way Nyx is ever going to, but she still wants to try again.
Well, you remember, you still have my throw the
Inspiration.
Throw the inspiration. Throw the
Okay.
inspiration.
Throwing inspiration. All right. So what was it? D.
10.
D10. Come on, baby. Big numbers.
Bigger.
Motherfucker, are you kidding me?
22.
Fuck it. Last spell slot of the day.
What? No! Come on!
You use knock, and the whole thing resets.
Oh!
All my work!
Did the 22 get close?
Yes, the 22 got very close.
Ah!
Alright. who's got the best shot at doing this? Arcanos probably, right? Or no,
technically,
Tarek.
Tarek.
No,
actually got
Tarek.
closest.
Tarek got the closest, but Trickery's the one who has advantage.
Yeah, and the only thing that will do it for me is like a natural 20 because I have no intelligence
Oh,
modifier.
you know what? No. Here, I give you more inspiration.
Okay, try one more time.
Advantage and
Come
inspiration,
on,
please,
please.
God.
By the way, we're doing this while
No.
we're walking.
No,
Oh.
no.
I just
Even with
just-
inspiration, I wouldn't.
can we just take 20 on it? Like, is that not a thing
You
anymore?
can take 20 on it, but it literally will take you until you get back to Shield Home.
Oh my
That's
God.
fine.
All right.
It-
Well,
As a smart ass puzzle box.
and we are not smartasses.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are smart asses, but
Actually, yeah, Tarek, you have a higher investigation score than I do.
Oh, that's just because of expertise, but we have the same info.
No, it's because I'm not proficient in it.
Either way, it's still you have +3 intellect. I have +3.
it's an unskilled int check, so
Yeah,
yeah.
you
I,
said
no,
I,
it's
I,
just- If this
Yeah.
was wisdom, Nyx would be the one doing it, but it's intelligence.
I'll just keep working away at it.
God damn it! So mad.
I'm gonna nat one and break it. I know it.
If I could inspire myself, I'd have been fine.
Okay, Nyx is gonna try again because she finds this fun.
I give you another inspiration. Don't
Not
don't
this
waste
time.
it here though. Yeah, no, don't waste it. Oh my God. We are the
Oh, wow.
fucking
I
worst.
haven't rolled above a 10 on my intelligence.
We're so bad at things. We're like, how do we read?
We're
How do we
just- we're just
convert?
part of me wants to
turn.
Benny Hill this just because you guys. It's just.
There it is.
There,
Tarek just rips it out of your hands, salt, and throws it back at you.
He's like, stop it! I got it. He's like, quit being children.
It's like, I can't believe you reset that thing.
He does it out of spite.
Does it out of spite.
Yo, spite is the great motivator.
Sometimes it is. But yeah. Yeah. Tarek, eventually, after you guys have literally left the building, Tarek manages to just eventually solve it.
Oh, it's gonna be a key
When
to the
he
vault.
does, the whole thing just like it shifts and opens up the top, and then it spews like a geyser. Coins.
So what? Tarek and Trick are just riding on the same horse, and suddenly we're just being showered
No,
with
we're
money?
just out. We're just out of the
You
building.
guys
We
just
just
like
got out.
Tarek's just like, I think I got it. That's like, huh, that's it. It's like,
This is a dream.
it's like it's like anime blood spray, but with silver.
Okay, see, now I have a dumb idea. If everything resets after every 24 hours, do we come back 24 hours and just resolve it?
Well, I think all the traps reset.
Yeah.
Trick's
say
in
the
heaven
fee.
right now. Just, oh my
Uh,
god.
Let's put a bag of holding over top of that and hold it upside
Nyx
down.
just kind of like looks at everyone else and is just like, is anyone else not finding it weird that our gold is now constantly trying to kill us? She's just now remembering the other exploding gold situation.
Trick's just ignoring her and like prancing around in the shower of gold coins. Like, oh, it's the best thing ever.
Alright,
So-
so we'll collect that and we'll make our way out. I have a teleportation scroll, so we can get back.
But yeah, it continues for a while.
We put it in a bag.
Lots and lots of showering.
Giggity.
Yep. It's all silver pieces, I would like to know.
Oh, I was about to make a golden shower
Oh, I
joke.
thought it was gold.
Nope, it is silver.
That's
And then
okay.
finally, as it's doing this, just sort of like, instead of just sort of like a slow trickle and eventually just has a full box of silver, eventually it just seems to like be throwing out like a few silver pieces at a time. before someone looks into it and it just hawks something else at them.
Nyx is the one looking.
No, it would need to be Trick.
Oh, what if Coat looks at it?
Well, I mean, it just
Well,
it,
no,
like
what's-
you literally like just look over the box like, "Are you done?" And then it just like hawks something at it and just whacks you in the forehead.
Oh, what? Oh, God. Oh,
Nyx takes a look at what it is.
Coat, yeah,
It
Coat,
is
like,
a small, sort of silver-like square of metal.
Oh, I knew it.
Is
Nyx
it another
picks it
puzzle
up.
piece?
It is another piece of the puzzle.
Ooh.
All right,
Does
so
it,
we.
does it fit into the 4 I've got assembled?
Do you still have those, or did you give those away? Not give them away, but did you pass them off to someone?
I was
think
under the impression I
Coat
still
or
had them.
Tarek has them.
Why would we pass them off to someone?
I don't know. I thought you might have, but
Coat still has them.
okay. But yeah, I mean, they look similar shaped.
Okay.
So
Okay, so
it
these
doesn't
aren't
look
these
like-
are this isn't like the thing fits into the next thing.
Yeah, it's just you look and you're like, oh, okay. I mean, this looks like it could fit like literally the center of the box.
Okay. So we have half of them.
We have half of them in 7 days.
Huh.
7 days.
Well, it was 2 weeks, Matt, before he blew up the
Yeah.
western front.
Are we really just going to wait until that happens?
No.
Yeah.
No, we're way too impatient for that.
Yeah. So, now heading back to.
Let's get back home.
I don't even know
I-
exactly where we are.
We're in a
takes
nebulous
you
dimension.
a good long while in order to gather up all of those pieces. By the way,
Okay.
I'm going to quickly use my calculator to make sure that this is correct.
1 million gold pieces worth
No.
of silver.
Ugh.
A million gold pieces worth of silver could fit the Yankee Stadium.
It's actually, it is a shitload of silver pieces. Like, as in, you guys take. Eventually, you pretty much just like point the box as it's spewing stuff into a bag of holding for a while.
Yeah, I mentioned that 3 times.
Yeah, and
That's the
then
thing.
you do it again when it fills that bag of holding.
God damn it.
I mean,
By the time you guys get back to Shield Home and manage to get it counted, you have found out that you have 1.4 million silver pieces.
divide by 10.
What?
Divide by 10.
That's
Whoa.
140,000
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah. All right, somebody do the split.
For 7 people, it's 20,000 apiece.
What is it, including the party fund?
It'd be divided by 8.
I think. I'm probably wrong. I probably got that all wrong.
That feels
Divided
low.
by 8, it's 17,500 each.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In pieces? No, we'll just put it in gold.
17.
Yeah, just
so-
put it in gold.
When it hits your inventory, it magically converts. So
Yeah, it's true.
Bags of
You're right.
bags of coining. I mean,
It magically converts once it hits my person.
I keep a goblin in my pocket and eats silver and crabs gold.
That sounds awful.
For that goblin.
Right? But
Please,
goblin.
master, no more.
as a sphincter like an iron works.
I have to
Right.
buy like 5 ply toilet paper for him. Nice and soft.
At that point, just get Astroglide. Alright, so we get home and someone needs to tell Starlight what happened.
I could get us home in like a minute.
I have a teleportation scroll.
Before I forget,
Tree
Sean,
walk.
did those Winterborn people ever show up at Shield Home yet?
Not yet.
Yeah, it's like I still have the plant portal spell.
It did. There was no trees. We're essentially in a pocket dimension. Didn't we
It's
just
like,
spawn in like a
teleport
cave?
trees, right?
Well, we were in a pocket dimension, weren't we? Didn't we exit the building? Where exactly are we? Because I wasn't here at the beginning of last time, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
We had to get warped here.
Yeah, you guys got warped there.
So our bag of
So-
holding has just a few coins short of 50,000 gold in it now. Our party fund.
I have a teleportation scroll for Shield Home. We can just use that.
Wait, but can we do that from a different dimension?
You're not in a different dimension.
Well, they were saying pocket dimension, and
I was using the air quotes on that. My apologies.
Yeah, air quotes don't really work when you can't see each other.
yeah.
Still funny.
What is that noise? Like.
Okay, the thing is, with this pocket dimension, it spits us out after a certain amount of time, right?
It literally just puts. It's not a pocket dimension. It
Oh.
literally just puts. It literally is just the temple spits like the vault spits you out after 24 hours.
All of the hallways
Okay.
turn into slides and just funnels us to the main entrance.
Well, it's more like you just like close your eyes and then open them and then you're outside.
So that doesn't matter because we're now outside anyway.
Correct.
Alright, so if you want to use trees, you can use trees, but I have a scroll if we just want to get there.
Either way, at this point, it would be the same thing as long as we're not in another dimension.
Yeah. So, you're good.
Do we want to keep the scroll and just use one of my spell slots? Because that would, as long as we don't have to worry about pack animals, we should have enough time to get through.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. So we're just going by tree. So we are basically appearing outside of Shield Home.
Yep.
Right.
So we got this little starlight that their security failed horribly.
Well, I mean, we should probably tell her about those things that are burning in that one room.
Well, I feel like that was definitely
Intentional?
yeah.
We'll still bring it up anyway, and we'll bring up the relics that we found that were still down there. I know somebody wanted to ask about those.
I didn't really see anything that would be technically of use, but I mean, it's something to consider.
I mean, we
Maybe-
also
Maybe equipping some people with if they're already, that can be very useful.
Soul draining daggers, a wand of Matt Cross, a helm of brilliance.
yeah, there were a couple things down there that were just more than keepsakes,
Possibly
but
more
things
than
that
keepsake.
probably that will be more useful.
And it may be
in proper
useful
hands.
as inspiration and motivational for the people fighting, since we are going to be going to war
True.
in 2 weeks. Well, actually, we're going to be going to war before then, but they are telling us that he's going to tell us it's going to fall in 2 weeks, which
Which means if we tell our people now, they're going to try and fight against it, which means we'll just be sending more people to the slaughter.
well, it's going to happen anyway.
Yes.
We already know it. We already are preparing for it. We will tell Talon that he said that they were going to attack this front
Absolutely.
the most first, but we all know that he could be lying just to get us to do more troops there. So,
That is affirmative.
so while it is intelligence and we should tell someone, we should not say, "Oh, this is what's going to happen," because
We relay the message.
this is just what we were told.
Yes.
And he's an asshat, so there's that.
Yeah, regardless, we'll need counterintelligence to confirm anything.
Exactly. Alright, so we're probably just walking up towards the main gate at this point, just talking amongst ourselves.
Seems right.
I mean, I can take Ledger to Talon and relay the information. You guys can go to Starlight.
Okay.
Seems fine.
Yeah, we're safe in the city.
Well, for the moment, but yes.
Any idea how much longer we're playing?
Honestly, we can pretty much end it here.
A little bit.
Okay, so...
Okay, I'm gonna step out for like 5 or 10 minutes then, because I gotta do something real quick.
No problem. So yeah, you guys head to Starlight then. Starlight is waiting in her office. She's sort of been antsy since you guys left, it seems.
Believable.
Well... we have some bad news.
She sighs and just like, that's comforting.
He left a hologram message for us.
He, I assume you mean Amon.
Yeah.
Interesting that he went himself instead of sending others to do his dirty work.
On a curious note, there was a room with 2 kind of artifact pedestal-ish things, but we couldn't tell what they were because they were set on fire and the plates destroyed.
Her eyes widen, she looks at you and goes, someone set them on fire?
Yeah, it was kind of unusual because it was still burning.
That is unusual. We'll have to make sure that someone goes there soon to see what was lost.
Yeah, it didn't look like they touched any of the artifacts in the other 2 rooms.
She paces for a few moments and expression just grows more grim. Is that it then?
Well, I think that's it for what we found in the in the vault, at least.
There's a problem. More ways than one.
Yeah, it's not looking particularly great. Yeah, Almond in the message seemed confident as usual, but oddly, I don't know what the word is. Oddly apathetic.
Cavalier.
I would think if he's that sure that he's winning, that he would be more, I don't know, smug and satisfied, but he wasn't this time.
Well, if what Creel said is true, and that he did manage to save the lady on the moon, still not met her. Perhaps I should make time to do that at some point. If what he said is true, then it's very possible that her survival affects this somehow.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably. She did seal them away before. Well, she was a catalyst. She knows what happened the first time, so that could be some information that we could use.
I don't know. Is there anything else?
I'm sorry, did we ask her about using any of the items in there?
The reliquary.
I don't think we did. No.
No. Oh, and by the way, you have some really cool items in there. Maybe give a thought to some people that might be able to wield them in the upcoming battle. I think it could be a real morale booster.
Thought has crossed my mind. I'm deciding on what we need to do. What can we do? So, I'll make a decision upon that and make sure the ocean knows what's going on.
Alright, is there anything else we can do to help?
At the moment, I can't think of anything. Please, just have some relaxation or something. She seems obviously distracted by this news.
Okay, if you think of anything we could do to help, just let us know.
She nods.
Alright, then they leave.
Alright.
Whew. Second team just fills in town and repeats the messages.
You find that Talon is currently in a meeting. In a sort of war council, so to speak. And the only one currently allowed in the room is Ledger.
Okay, she replies it. She repeats it then.
Yep. So until then, you guys have free reign in Shieldhome at the moment.
Okay. Well, Nyx is going to at least find the whereabouts of Julian, and if he's not busy, go to where he is. But if he is, then she's going to check on the forest people and Lars.
Okay.
I'm staying by Miss Leather's side and doing what I can there. Because at least then I feel useful.
Yeah, well, you're gonna be there for a while.
I know.
Oh, is Bajur back?
You don't know?
Let's find out.
Go check the shop.
Yeah. I'll go do that.
You check the shop.
I'll go with them.
And you see the curtain is open.
Go on. You can't see my eyebrows wiggling, but I want you to know they're wiggling.
You cannot see it. My eyebrows, they be a waggling.
And Nyx mentions over the earpiece and goes, "Oh, if anyone's going to see Bajor, let me know if he has any like shape changer type armor or something.
Oh, like shapeshifter
something available.
armor?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, are you
Yeah.
Yeah, I go in and
I
start.
have to
Keep
remember
going,
that
keep
it's
going.
not like a stall anymore, and it is an actual building. But
Yeah, go in.
you go into the shop. You see that the front desk is at the moment unmanned.
I go up and I ring the little bell.
Ring the bell, and immediately the sort of curtains to the back burst open in a flourish, and you see a smarmy looking dark elf looking out at you with a smile and says, "My friends! It has been a long time.
You are not dead! This is fantastic! Give me
Means
money!
you can buy more things."
Love it.
Although Tarek's excited to see Basher, he's kind of dejected a little because he wanted to see Grick. I want to bet him.
Doesn't mean Greek's not there.
It's true.
Although if it's daylight, he's probably sleeping.
Is it a day that ends in Y? He's probably sleeping.
Coat while like swaggers up to the shopkeep bar and kind of leans over and clangs down his bag of holding filled with monies and goes, "Show me what you got in rings and amulets."
He gives a slight smile and gives a nod and says, "Well, I literally just arrived not too long ago, so still sorting out the new inventory.
Damn.
On the
Did you-
bright side, I met friends.
Oh?
Yes, they are currently living in the tavern right now.
Do we know anybody who's living in the tavern? Oh wait, our adventuring dude, our little proteges.
No, they have their own building now.
Oh, okay.
Also, didn't some of them die?
I'm thinking we haven't heard from the Winterborn yet.
They
possible.
should be arriving shortly if news is to be believed.
Well, who did you meet?
I think you'd better you see for yourself.
Okay. Well, did you find anything cool while you were out on your little?
Oh man, you can't believe the awesome things that I found out there.
Like what was there? What specifically was there anything really cool?
I went through tombs. No, that was a tomb too. That was a ruin. That was also a tomb. Grave robbing was really useful this year. They aren't going to need it.
Hey, you're preaching to the choir.
Let me think. No, that was a tomb. Lots of tombs. There was a nice little village. They actually make their own coffee. It's amazing.
Make their own coffee?
Yes, excellent beans.
Did you happen to procure some?
Oh, they're in my personal stash, my friend.
Damn. All right.
But,
Well, I mean, if you're not, if you don't have I guess the list ready.
No,
Then,
not yet. It will
I'll
be
come back
very
later.
soon. The next
just
time you come by, probably pretty good. But
Just a heads up, we are on the lookout. We are on the lookout for shape-changing armor. And-
the armor is difficult to find.
Any
Well,
manner
are we
of
at the
mystic-
shop?
We are, yeah. Well, me, Vlad, and Josh are.
I want to be there too.
All right, Trigger is there too.
Okay. Yeah, he's not really selling a whole lot right now because he just got back, so he doesn't know what he has to sell.
Oh.
Well, I mean, he knows what he has, but he just hasn't like organized it in any way.
Oh, there you go. But there's somebody that we need to go meet over.
Over.
At the tavern.
At the tavern. Sorry.
You cut off again.
Then yeah, I tell him to keep a lookout for shape-changing armor and rings and amulets, and then I, flourish my cape and leave after
Okay.
waving him goodbye.
You just whip me in the face with your cloak.
Damn it.
It's every time he does this, I swear to God, every goddamn time.
Yep. And your next stop?
Is the tavern. I want to go meet who he's talking about.
You go into the tavern, you can hear it's a loud, raucous place at the moment, which is rather surprising. It's usually fairly demure in there. Before, it just seems like out of nowhere, a pair of big burly arms suddenly grab you and pull you into the tightest hug you've ever known. And you hear, "My friends! It's been so long!"
Coat just like,
Looks over, you see this large, bear-like man with a heavy, bushy gray beard, and looks at you, and goes, gives this grand smile, and goes,
The old tavern owner?
Braskov.
"Do you remember me? It's Braskov!"
yeah, Coat is still squeaking at this point.
He sets Coat down, and it's just like, "How have you been? It has been almost a year."
Yeah, it has. Someone else is jump in there.
I was just
Yeah,
gonna say,
like
which
a
Nix is
real-
there?
So,
Every-
yeah,
Everyone
I'm
did
not
the same
there.
thing. Like, yeah, it's been a long time. Doing all right, I guess. How are your misadventures?
Oh, they've been pretty good, I want to say. Very, very. Never mind, not that exciting. I mean, I went north, I met my lovely wife again. She's staying upstairs at the moment, where, going to look for a more permanent place to stay. But, in any case, travel around the continent a couple of times. See many strange and wonderful sights. Didn't go too much north and east. That place, little crazy, it seems. Not east. West. Other way. Wife handles the compass, not me.
She's the navigator. We got it.
I'm bad with directions too. Don't stress about it.
But yes, I mean, it's very good to see all of you again. Surprised you're all alive, really. I mean,
Nice.
I mean,
Considering
Not-
you can only see some of us at the moment, there I am going,
Yeah,
yeah, he assumes we're all alive.
For the most part.
Was that a crack about us being a metal man, or was he trying to trick?
Oh, there was a crack actually about Trick's arm being missing.
Oh.
It's fine.
It's been that long, I think, since we saw him. It's been...
I thought we saw him when we went up to Morden.
nope. You did not.
yeah, I gotta bounce out now. I'll catch you guys later.
Yep. All right.
Good game.
But yeah.
Well, I mean, we gotta have some drinks with our pal Braskov.
He smiles and says, "You'll have to tell me of your adventures and let me know what all's going on in the world. It's a bit of a crazy place right now."
Well, lots of things to tell him, Coat.
Alright. Well, with that, as you guys are drinking and relaxing, we shall end the session for the day.
Alrighty then.
Okay, I gotta go. Bye bye.